Hello, everyone. Let's see. Here we are. Hooray! Y'all can hear me. We're gonna start this. Welcome to business. I'll switch to this. Kablam. Welcome, everybody. About time. So it's not like you're waiting for anything in particular. I know what you're doing. You're downstairs grinding Final Fantasy until you're level 99 and then back down to level 1 and then back to level 99. That's what we're doing. Hello, everybody. This is a trio of orcs. All three of us. Unless Kirill's decided. Sometimes you have moments where you're nothing. Where you're like...
Maybe.
Maybe? I am joined by two lovely orcs on my stream today, and I'm so happy that I got this working out because I was afraid that I was going to fuck up the tech, but I think it's working just fine. But yes, this is Kirill OrcFlorist and OrcBardNeeul.
Yay.
Check out their channels. I'm going to give you guys shout-outs so they can go follow you right now.
You can give Neil a shout-out.
I'm giving you a shout-out. You can't
Screaming at us.
You can't stop me.
But I don't stream. I've never streamed before.
Look, there's your face next to your face on the stream.
Yeah.
Two of them.
There we go. Blast the Curse of Monkey Island. I'm actually excited for you to get back into streaming, Neil, because you've been gone.
Excuse me for being out of the continent.
Imagine being cool enough and rich enough to go traveling.
Imagine. I wish I could travel. The last time I traveled, we went to a little town like an hour away from Austin, and then we came back. Oh my god,
you went to Marfa.
We did not go to Marfa. That's much further away.
You went to Marfa, Texas. You went to go see Prada Marfa.
Are they a touch quiet? Okay, let me see if I can... Let's bring them up a bit.
We're being censored.
We are being censored.
How about now?
I went to Marfa and all I got were these mop molds.
Mop molds? What are mop molds? What? You have to tell me.
He doesn't know about the Marfa mop molds.
This is what I get for streaming on days that Kirill also streams, because that means I can't attend your stream where you explain these things. Much better.
See,
excellent.
mop mold doesn't even mean anything.
Okay. I was wondering, because I'm like, do you make a mop out of a cast from a mop mold? That doesn't seem right.
No, it's like... I'm gonna DM it to you.
Oh,
because
God.
I don't know how else to explain it.
Oh, God. What could possibly... It's a shirt? It's just a shirt. It's a shirt, a purple shirt with yellow text. And then... What? This explains nothing.
Bogo's Binted?
Bogo's Binted.
It's Bogo's Binted.
Marfa mop molds?
Marfa Mop Molds, my second favorite triple M that's out there. Anyways, welcome gents, welcome chat, welcome everyone to the fabulous new show that I'm calling, that has one episode, and then we're gonna cancel it forever, called Rate My Monsters. Do you guys know how many monsters I have?
12.
Very close. Well, I was gonna say 11, but technically... I only have 11 to show you because a lot of them are like the same guy, and I don't want to spend too much time on the same guy every time.
One guy.
It's the one. It's me. It's Brex. It's me. The face I'm currently wearing is what I'm doing.
You're like skinwalking Brex.
Unfortunately,
your own face.
30 iterations of Brex. So it's not far off, honestly. Does Lion Arrow still count? I would say he's retired. Lion Bowser Arrows, he's definitely retired. He's living in
a nice farm upstate.
Yeah, a nice castle with all of his friends and all of his Koopa minions that he definitely has. Looking side to side. We put him out to pasture. Like 56 if we include stories and side characters, which are all monsters. Not all of them. Sometimes there are dwarves and the occasional human. Let it never be said that I don't do anything.
What is a dwarf? If not a really boring monster.
That's true. Or a sufficiently exciting human.
Dwarves are just cooler, shorter, thicker humans.
Cell's trying
Yeah,
to tell
but they're
me.
still a human.
Cell's trying to say that I had a wolf persona, but that's not true. I had a wolf character.
You could argue that orcs are like green tusked humans.
I mean,
but I feel like that's the most boring interpretation of orcs.
I agree. Yeah, that's like, if you're not at least big, then you're just cosplaying. No, we have a token dwarf in our. Yes, that's true. Actually, there's your first fun fact. Is in the Brex lore, there are no elves.
I was about to say, I'm like, I remember the dwarf. I do not remember an elf.
No, elves are. I'll spill this one little secret about it. All the elves are dead. They did it to dwarves in Elder Scrolls, so I did it to elves in my fucking world.
Was that the image of the officer down with the star and the confetti? It's elves down.
Elves down. Elf society eradicated.
Goodbye to the racist twinks.
We don't know her. Exactly. We flip our hair. All right.
Okay, you don't have enough hair to flip, bitch.
That's true. But I have this necklace that I can at least go, wah! And it dangles back and
now
forth.
you're flipping your Jo crystal.
You don't know that. You never saw my Craigslist post.
Stel, can you confirm?
Stel being purposefully quiet. Nuh-uh. Just flip my Tata. They don't flip. They just bounce. They have a moderate, almost tasteful level of physics.
I mean, I feel like Eros would have to be like an old woman who never owned bras.
Sel saying I would die before I'd allow him to wear masturbation-related jewelry. Oh, put that on the fridge. Cut that out and frame it and put it on the fridge. I want to remember that forever.
Thank you, Sel.
Till death do us part. My loving husband. Well, that didn't take long. Hey guys.
You know what I can do?
Squipit casts a spell. Destroy
You know what I can
costume.
do that's really funny and cool?
Hold on, we gotta... Alright. Is it cold in here? How are we doing?
Wait.
Wow. Can't believe this.
I think I know what you're up to.
I'm
I
shocked.
know what he's up to.
Shocked and
You're
appalled.
centering him.
What are you doing? Wait. You're not gonna dimension door me, are you?
No, I'm just censoring you.
Censoring you?
Oh shit, no, it doesn't work on my side. Fuck.
I'm the host. I have control.
I was gonna, like, put my model in front of yours.
Oh.
Hi, Jojo. Hi, Wish Fishy.
Hi, Jojo. Jojo's art is all over this fucking presentation, by the way.
Jojo's really nice.
Oh, I need to put in a thing. I'm sorry, Micah. I turned off some of the spell redeems because I don't want to get too spammed with a whole bunch of stuff. And one of the things I turned off was the treat redeem. I'm so sorry.
I'm not gonna eat an entire birthday cake every time someone does that redeem. I guess not.
I'm sorry. I was typing and I can't think. Uh-oh. I'm just trying to pin a fucking...
Iagra
Please
casts
stop
a spell.
feeding him treats.
Enlarge
All right.
person.
Well,
So,
hey guys. You're so small. When did you get so small?
We're not small. You're just in the foreground. You just moved closer to the camera.
This is all a trick of perspective. I just
Eros,
walked
can you
close.
confirm? Is this true?
Is what true?
What Cell is saying?
Please stop feeding him treats and putting him on a diet after my... He might be. I might be...
I mean...
I might have put myself on a treat diet.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of treats. I've been on my way to get a little treat for like the past year. And maybe I need to not get a little treat. It is what it is.
Just more, a more restrained amount of treats.
Exactly. I actually used to, like, when I first did that, the very first time was Halloween of last year, and I remember, I think Squipit was actually the one who, like, redeemed it the most, and I ate, like, 17 pieces of candy, like, individually wrapped Kit Kats and stuff, and
Oh my god.
it was a lot. I didn't eat dinner because I was just like, that's enough. I'm done. But I was like, there's got to be a way I can have like a treat that's like a redeem, but like reasonable. And it took me like 6 months to figure it out. And the real answer is honey grams. Those little tiny bears. 1 or 2 of those is the perfect amount.
Oh, what about like those like seaweed crisps, those like little crispy seaweed sheets? Those are good.
I should consider those. I was worried the ASMR on that might be a little too much.
But buddy, you're eating honey grams. They're loud.
They are, but they also crunch very quickly and they're done. Whereas I feel like the crunch of the nori might be like continuous.
Honey, you got grams.
I guess that's
Me when I finally convert to metric.
Oh, there we go. We're back. Okay. I second the nori strips. I wish I had nori. I like how Cell, in like completely separately from your suggestion, also said nice nori strips. So maybe that is the answer. Feed me a nori strip.
Oh my god, that's 3 votes for nori.
Maybe we'll maybe that'll become the new default. Right. We should probably get started because we have a lot of content to get through. I realized I was trying to pin that message that I sent about I turned off ads as much as I could, except for pre-rolls, which I can't turn off. Oh, thank you for the follow, Vicarious Cat Dragon. And I turned off some of the redeems, but now it's gone. So chat's moving too fast. we're done. Anyways,
Mr. Popular over here.
we're doing it. Are you guys ready to rate my monsters?
Yes.
10 out of 10. We're done.
0 out of 10. We're done.
Average of 5. Perfect.
Everyone gets 5. Congratulations. You all tie for first and last. Rate this PowerPoint title. It's the best. Hi, Cider. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Okay, we're gonna do it. This is how this is gonna work. I put this together very quickly, so I maybe reused some assets from like the suggested Google templates. I don't know how to change them. Please forgive me. But step 1, I'm gonna show you each monster at a time in the chronological order of like when they were first created, and that's why a lot of the earlier monsters have a lot more art. And then you two and chat can ask questions after I give you the rundown. We'll discuss. And then you guys will each give the monster a star rating out of 5. So you can be like 1 star, 3 stars, 5 stars. You can go by half if you want to be like that. I will allow
No
it.
halves, because then you would just have 10 stars.
That's true, actually. That's a good point.
There.
We'll allow halves if I'm like splitting the difference between your 2 votes for whatever reason. How do I date Durar? He's not on any apps. You can't find him. He refuses to be found. This is the problem. We'll get to Durar. Yes.
Why is what the fuck is his name? Binging with Babish in the picture of
You had to go to Home Depot.
Hang on, you guys are gonna grow,
ASD Bugbear casts a spell. Reduce person.
I mean,
Okay. Can I go 1 out of 10 stars? No, you can go 1 out of 5 stars. You have to minimum 1 star. They're all worth at least 1 star.
okay.
I'm just a little guy.
So you want us to rank out of 5 stars?
Yes. We're
Okay.
just gonna I'm gonna give you a little bit of information. I'm gonna introduce like their name, basic stuff, show some art, give you some lore. We'll chat about it, and then eventually you will decide on separate ratings for each of you, and I will note them, and we will move on.
Can we do fractions of stars?
No,
We just discussed this.
you must commit to a whole round
Okay.
star number.
Sorry, I was like so focused on Babish.
Well, yeah, you got distracted by Babish at the Home Depot and his warehouse.
What if we're like limited to a certain number per star? Like 2 of each number, so we can only give like 2 5s, 2 4s, 2 3s.
No, that's insane.
I'm not gonna do that to you. That's fucking Mysterium rules, and I hate it.
I might do that to myself.
You know what? If you want to challenge yourself, but that means you have to give like 1 star and 2 star to 4 different monsters.
I can't find a post-it note. I give up.
It's already.
Just open up Notepad on your computer.
Why is this sounding complicated? Because we're making it complicated, unfortunately. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, also Jamie from Non-Human Resources says
Quiz?
there will be a quiz later, so pay attention and don't fuck up. She's got some helpful tips throughout this presentation.
Buddy, I bought beers for this stream.
That's why I told you to maybe wait on those.
I'm gonna ace this quiz so hard you can call me Nicki Minaj.
It's okay. I'll do really good.
I'll call you the Nicki Minaj Ace Mood Board is what you'll be called. So I did a dry run of the quiz last night. He did not do well. But he didn't read the material is the problem. So he just like showed up for the test and like bombed it.
Okay, motherfucker, you're gonna make me take notes.
I'm not. You don't have to take notes. But if you choose to take notes,
I'm going to.
I won't stop you.
Okay, well if he's taking notes, I'm taking notes.
Also, after the quiz, there will be superlatives that you guys get to just assign. There's no evaluation there. You just get to decide it. So you should take notes.
I'm literally.
Screenshot every. Open note
that's
quiz.
smarter, actually.
Actually, that is. Shit, we gotta move on before you guys get too much open note information. Okay, here we go. Monster number 1, the first and the classic, Brex. His full name is Brexithuric, son of Grotuk. He's an orc. Surprise, surprise.
Wow.
There's signature gear for all of them. His signature item is Artificer's Hammer. He also has a Steel Defender in his 5e build, which is a lion. It's very cool looking. We'll get to that. And I have likes and dislikes because, you know, why not? It's an anime card profile thing, right? He likes jerky. He likes reading. He likes staying inside on raiding nights. He likes cats. And he likes tinkering with things. He does not like being the center of attention, cardio, bossy people, or the season of summer.
But cardio's great.
He doesn't. I mean, it can be good for him, but he doesn't like it.
All right. What a fussy little brat.
God. I was told that using hammers makes you a Tumblr user, not 30 minutes ago, so...
That's true. He did say... Well, no, it's only if you beat someone to death with hammers.
Oh, beating someone to the brink of unconsciousness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Different.
Has he... Okay, go ahead, Neil.
No, that was it.
I was just gonna ask if Brex has beaten anyone to death with hammer.
I can't say no, because... I did play him in a 5e campaign. It didn't go for very long, but when I played him, he did have a hammer, and he did defeat some enemies with that hammer. So I can't say no. He may have beaten a couple of nasty fellas to death with a hammer.
Well, if he wants to kill anyone else, I'll be first in line.
Beefy Bookworm. That is pretty... Brex the Beefy Bookworm is like... That could be his like magic card title, if I'm being honest. How open...
Okay, how much Marxist theory has he read?
There's no Marx in his setting, so none. But I think,
so is there an equivalent to Marx?
so orcs have in his setting, orcs have a very like nomadic but like communal lifestyle. So a little bit, like a lot of the vibes are very there.
Okay.
If Brexar's the green and dwarf one, well, we'll get there. In fact, let's get to some fun facts about Brex. He may in fact be the center of the universe. He's avoiding the question. I can't talk about that question on Twitch. I can't respond to that one. That's what I'll say. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Canonically, he is a sorcerer in his setting, but in us tabletop nerds would just call him an artificer. And when he's not in like his own setting for this comic, for example, he's an artificer. In D&D, when I play him in D&D, he's an artificer. So, how many boyfriends has he had? 2?
100.
2. Just 2. Because there was the guy who ended up being the chief of his clan, and that made things really awkward, after his grandfather died. And then there was Red, who was his boyfriend for a little while. Is he the Peter Parker of his multiverse? I don't want to say he is, I don't
Is there-
think he is. I don't read it personally. I think you could argue that, but I'm not gonna argue it.
Is there a cowboy universe?
Cowboy universe. I have not thought about Cowboy Brex, but I assume there must be because he has more. Perfect segue. More alternate universes than any other monster in here. He also is just a big lion fan.
I'm a lion fan too. Lion in bed.
Same.
Get it?
I love to lay down in
Hey.
bed. I took a nap today. It was incredible.
I
beautiful.
did some laundry and washed my sheets and put fresh sheets on my bed. So I'm a big lion in bed fan.
Same. We should wash our sheets actually. Maybe I can. If Cell's listening, I can beg him. Babe, can you wash our sheets? I'm busy. Oh. I'm just so busy right now. I just can't be bothered to do it. Don't air my my literal
God.
dirty laundry. And by
Oh my
we
god,
mean
what if you went to go wash your sheets right now, like go throw the sheets into laundry right now, and Neil and I entertained your stream?
I don't wanna. I'm still in the middle of explaining my monsters. I can't stop now. How open is Brex to me preparing him a nice dinner? He loves to eat free dinner given to him by people. He loves that. I saw somebody say, what's his favorite food? Somebody said that.
Xenoburbs.
I missed it. I can't find it. Someone said what's his favorite food.
It was Xenoburbs.
Xenoburbs.
that.
Oh, okay. Same as for him preparing a nice dinner. I would say his favorite snack is jerky, for sure. I think his favorite food is like probably a nice meat bitch. Cream of mushroom soup, same shade from the can. I'm gonna say his favorite food is like something fried. I don't want to say chicken fingers; it's too easy. But like a sauced up chicken type thing, like wings, maybe. He seems like the kind of guy who would like wings a lot. Hi, Eximec. Welcome.
What would French fries be called in this universe?
What type of jerky? I would say
France
normally
still
beef.
exists.
The what?
Okay, what did you say about France?
I can say that's where all the elves were. So the word France still exists.
So they're elvish fries?
No,
Potato
they're still called
wedges.
French fries. They just don't know where the term comes from. They don't realize.
All right. We'll go with a couple more. I have a couple more picks to share. And by a couple, I mean 6. The one in the corner that's behind Kirill is the green and dwarf one that Cell was referring to.
You're
Move
the
your
one that
huge
has
head
to
out of the
move
way.
my model.
I will.
No, you have to duck.
You're down here now. That's a very old one though. Like it used to have my
That's
old
really
Twitter
good.
at, and I had to crop it out because I changed Twitter ads. I rebranded like a loser.
That's a really good one.
I do like that a lot. That's just mostly because Green and Dwarf does really good art in general. Okay, I'm gonna scoot you back up.
Okay. Why is
I've
that
seen
one
all
so
of these except for the top right one.
That one's also very old, but that's that one's actually the inspiration for the artificer like outfit that I have. That was back when I was really into Magic the Gathering, and I commissioned a friend to do like card art for Brex, so I could make a fake card and play him.
He enjoys
Unfortunately,
spice?
he's been completely power crept by actual Magic cards now. Sorry, would you
He enjoying spice?
spice?
Well,
Ah!
Doom.
Speaking of which, hang on.
Glecko
Doom.
casts a spell. Alter self.
Doom.
Master Artificer.
Oh, Dune. That kind of
Yeah.
spice. Hang on. I gotta change.
Doom your mom. Hey.
Oh my god.
Everyone's crying. Listen, we've got time. This is great though. But now, yeah, you can see it's inspired by that. And then I think I did a couple of. I think there were a couple other more recent commissions, but they've got enough attention, so they're not in this deck. Organically bringing the outfit back, exactly. I've had the crystal the whole time, except for when I don't have the whole costume on. Actually,
I've been here the whole time.
thanks, Sam. In fact, I'm the one who's doing a game changer on you. I hid the fact there's a quiz.
You're mean.
I am mean. I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry because it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
All right.
Will you be quizzing us on like the art
No.
itself?
No, it'll all be just like information that's already in the
Fun
presentation somewhere.
Okay.
It's gonna be recreate one of these pieces of art in Microsoft Paint.
Yes, the
Fuck.
speed paint.
You have 3 minutes.
Can you take the quiz now? No, we all take the quiz together later. We have to get we have to get the information first.
Will there be a prize for the quiz?
The prize, I was thinking about letting the prize be whoever gets it will be the tiebreaker for the superlatives.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think that far ahead. I don't have a prize for you.
Okay.
If I could award you a ton of like channel points, I would, but Twitch doesn't let me do that.
You could award me with 1 month's rent. It's
Looks at my bank
1,025
account.
Canadian.
I'm like,
It's okay. It's only like here. I'm converting it to American. It's only like 730 American.
Oh, okay. Only.
Only.
I mean, for 6 windows downtown, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good, I will say.
You're paying per window? What is this, like 18th century London?
Yeah.
A window tax?
A window
Yeah.
tax.
Look that up. That's us teaching you. That's gonna be on our quiz.
Oh, you guys are gonna give me a quiz now.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, this JoJo Boo piece is so fucking good.
I love this one.
It is
But-
very slay.
This is a pick by Jojo Boo. The Azure is the name of the Steel Defender because he's blue instead of red.
Dabba D.
Dabba
Wow.
die. Can you pet the
Dabba
line?
die.
Yes, it's just hard light. Not even hard light. It's more illusory, like lightning stuff. It's all part of the aesthetic. He's very proud of his creation. But yeah, this is when I played him in 5e. I played him in Eberron, so this is the version of him that I actually got to like play. He has some special like 5e magic items on, but I'm not gonna explain all that shit. We don't got time for that. It's true. But yeah, let's see. There's one more. Also, Jamie's here with a fun fact.
JoJo Boo!
More JoJo.
The Keeper
This was
of
the
the Forsaken Realm.
this is the October pick I got last year.
Yeah.
Because it was last year was like 10th anniversary of Brex. I was like, I gotta do something big, and so there's like 4 different AUs of Brex here, including two versions of the canon Brex.
Yippee.
Let's see, the one breaking out of his chains. If you've read the second novella, this is directly from that. Oh whoa! How did Brex
What does
become
Professor
a cultist?
Brex? What does Professor Brex teach?
He teaches magic.
There's 5 Rexes. That means they could start a basketball team.
True. Who's the center? Probably Demon Brex. I feel like he'd be biggest.
That's already too much knowledge. I don't know anything. I know basketball has 5 people on a team. That's anything beyond that.
I only
It's
know
a curling team.
I only know the center because that was what I was forced to be because I was a tall child. I'm also a
Oh my
tall
God.
adult.
Mr. Sports over here.
It's a curling team.
What did Deep Brex get exposed to? The Underdark. That's just what happens when you're in the Underdark. You just get really sallow skin and gray hair, and you're
Yeah.
kind of a creature. Blueberry juice.
Blueberry juice. So
They
true.
put the blue in them.
Keep an eye out for which monster likes blueberry LaCroix later.
Oh my god. But yeah, like if you could have a curling team because a curling team is just 4 players and then maybe a coach.
Oh my god. I guess Professor Brex is the coach. He doesn't seem like he's in his
Okay.
athletic days anymore.
Yeah, I mean curling you don't need to be like jacked or anything.
Yeah.
But like who would be literally it's just numbered. Like the first, second, third, and then the skip.
Oh wow. Is Cultist
Skip
Brex
is
the...
also kind of like coachy.
Is Cultist Brex the prototype for the Prophet? He is the Prophet. I'll just be honest with that one. I call him Cultist Brex because he is a flavor of Brex, but in the stories he calls himself the Prophet because he doesn't want to tell people his name because that implies things.
Oh my god, he's like Cultist Brex is like Heaven's Gate Brex.
No, not like that. Not Heaven's Gate. Close that gate. Don't go in.
No cool Nikes?
No Nikes.
Man.
Although, unfortunately, he does have one thing in common, is that both of them are gay cult leaders. I know too much about Heaven's Gate, and I should not talk about it, or that's what the whole streak will become about. May I inquire about Brex's cult? Yeah. It's... How much can I say? On twitch.tv. That's a real question.
They have Nikes.
They do not have Nikes. They have fun robes, and they like to hang out and roleplay. Very vividly.
Yippee.
Yeah.
Damn,
Sir,
right.
what does that mean? Listen, sometimes you have a nice little commune of like-minded people who all share a lot of interests, and would be accepting Nike as a sponsor. They would wear Nikes if Nike's paid for them to wear them. I'll do that much. I don't think that Nike will ever do that though. Not with the bad press they got.
I mean, it wouldn't be wearing like the same model of Nikes as like Heaven's Gate. I think it'd be like the very sort of like skateboard sneakery ones.
Gay tabletop polykill. Yeah, but like scaled really far.
The Nike Blazers. Yeah.
The Nike Blazers. Sometimes Minotaurs join orc cults. That's the thing. It's a cult for everybody. They like orcs, but they're for everybody. It's hard for the horns to fit around the cultist robes, though. A birth orc. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, I think the cult should have Nike Blazers.
He's sending me this picture. All right, I'll open this.
Consider it.
No, I'll open it into the chat here, or into the browser window, just so everyone knows. This is what Carol thinks all the cultists should wear.
Yeah, Nike Blazers.
Uh-oh.
They're distinct from the
What made that noise?
the Heaven's Gate dunks.
What the fuck?
But yeah,
Very well. Please ignore those noises. Sorry.
different from the Nike Decades that the Heaven's Gate wore.
Oh, they were. Oh, I thought they did wear the Blazers.
No, they were.
So this is different.
They were the Nike Decades.
Okay. Good
Which
to
are
know.
like very dad shoe.
All right, we're back. Oh, okay, yeah. That matches what I saw in the pictures, in the footage of the documentary. I told you I know too much about it. I like studying cults. It's a fascinating scholarly pursuit of mine. Partly because I would like to, if I'm gonna run a cult, I would like to do it responsibly. Even if...
Squip it there. Sorry.
How will you adorn yourself and stand out in the cult? There's a lot of like accessories that you can wear or pierce on yourself if you want to. Jonestown, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
That one's way off the table.
The Crocs accessories are called gibbets.
Gibbets.
Yeah, that's what the little accoutrements for your Crocs are called.
Oh, I was like, why would you put stuff on your Crocs? Wasn't it just gonna... But I guess if you like pierce through it like a pin or something, or like...
They already have the holes in them.
They already
You
have
just-
holes.
Oh.
Yeah, you just pop them in the pre-existing
Oh, they're like
holes.
made for the holes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I thought that they were like smaller things, I guess.
Nope.
I've never worn Crocs. I'm like a socks and shoes guy. I'm in my socks and shoes, or I'm not wearing shoes at all. I'm a monster. All right. Oops. Go back.
Oops.
There we go. Anyways, I forgot this was the last slide for Brex. It's time to rate Brex.
Oh.
Flip-flops? I do wear flip-flops occasionally, but I don't go very far with them. They're usually like, I have to go outside to take out the trash kind of stuff.
I mean, you can't go very far in flip-flops anyways. Like,
Ah.
if you're walking at length in those, like, come on, man.
Cell literally only wears flip-flops. somehow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
I blew out my flip-flop. I'm in my Jimmy Buffett era.
I wore flip flops for the last like 4 days, and I got blisters and an owie.
Yeah, I would bet. There are like
I-
walkable flip-flops.
I fucking hate flip flops.
That's so North Canadian of you.
Like slides / mules I can kind of get, but flip flops don't
We don't do it.
at me.
So I don't care if it's 20 degrees out. I'm wearing flip-flops.
You're gonna lose a toe.
We've got
yeah,
some
I have
ratings. Chat's rating pretty highly here.
I have to rate Brex too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it. So us
5 stars. It's
Okay,
whole
5
numbers
stars? Okay.
out of 5.
whole numbers out of 5. I'm giving Brex a 5 because Brex is the character that I know the most, and I love a lot of the art. I've seen a lot of JoJo art of Brex, and Brex is my friend, even though he's in a cult.
He leads a cult. That's
Even though he leads a cult, but
Yeah.
also is not in a cult.
That's a bonus. That means he's got resources.
Well, will he help me do socialism?
0 out of 5. That's not a monster, just a guy. What are the horns?
Hot takes.
The hottest of takes. What about the Underdark version? He's got so many different versions.
Like
Ban him.
a hurricane.
Who among us hasn't led a cult? Good question. I
Me.
can't say that. If you think about it, every streamer has a cult.
Well, the good thing is I don't stream. Colloidal silver.
Poison, no! Don't do that to him. Everybody in the Underdark is like that. Just a chlorophyllinated guy. High monster
monster standards?
Wow.
Wish Fishy is my friend. Don't ban them.
I won't. I won't ban any of your regulars, because I'm nice. And I have nothing to prove.
Also, Wish Fishy is the person who like drew Kirill first, so
That's pretty cool. I can respect that. Neil, what do you... So, Kirill, I got a 5 out of 5 stars for you. Neil, do you have an opinion?
See, I want to say 4, only for the sole sake of saying I want to save my 5s so they're more meaningful. But I genuinely can't think of anything to knock any points off of. So I think it is just going to be 5.
All right. We've got 2 5s. I'm sorry, chat. You guys, you can suggest numbers, but you don't get to actually rate. But you can play the quiz later. I'm not recording all of your responses. They're too fast. All right. God, we have so many more monsters to get through. We gotta keep moving. Kirill's in the Cindy Lee cult. That's true. How do you feel about this allegation, Kirill?
I don't think it's a cult. It's fandom.
Cults are fandoms of a sort, and therefore, fandoms are cults.
Is it wrong for me? Is it culty of me to say that Diamond Jubilee is one of the best albums of all time?
I think that's largely subjective on how people feel about cults. Cults are leveled up fan. Yeah, the devotion. It's powerful. All right. We're moving on. We've got 2 5s from the boys for Brex. Good taste havers. Now we're on Karis. He's a Minotaur. He's also green. He's got tusks. His full title is Karis Auramancer. That's not for like auras, like aura farming, but instead like aurochs, the bull like species. Because all of his buddies, his whole deal is that in Brex's world, they're like a big fraternity of do-gooder guys who TF into bulls permanently in order to go around and do cool things for people. They're a little bit goody two-shoes, but you know what? They're big and beefy, and we love that. He also has a quarterstaff that has a magic axe head on it, which is yet to be depicted visually, but soon. He likes salad. He likes going for long walks. He also likes being pet and scratched around his horns. He likes his Minotaur bros a lot and meeting new people. His dislikes are having too many choices, being alone for too long, rude people, and barbecue. Not a fan.
Vegetarian spotted.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So what kind of salad does he like?
Crunchy, moist. Like, he doesn't really care. He just likes like really like water intense vegetables. I would say juicy.
Oh my god, I should make him a
Grass.
smashed cucumber salad.
Jury's out on grass. I don't know about that.
I don't think he'll like your squash cucumber salad because there's too many shards of ceramic in it.
Fuck off. I did it again and I did it well without.
Oh, when you said I did it again, I thought it meant you broke another plate.
That's what I thought too.
No.
You didn't send us pictures of the one that you did well though.
Fucking fine.
Doesn't exist.
Ask Wish Fishy about the one that I made for them
Smashed
yesterday.
cucumber salad is a 10 out of 5. That's double the points.
You see?
Did our YouTube go away? Hang on. Video pause. Yeah, continue watching. Jeez. All right,
Okay,
whatever.
that's not cucumber. That's Brussels sprouts.
Can he pole dance with his staff? You know, I've never thought about that. I want to say yes because he's like surprisingly dexterous. Like he is. So we'll get into this next slide. Technically, he's a monk. If I gave him like a character sheet, so I like to think he has very high dexterity. Hence the handstand that he's doing in this picture. Oh, I see. That's a nice smashed cucumber salad. In a very safe bowl to put it in.
Yeah.
I respect that. Would you like me
What
to
do you
share
mean
with
a
the class?
safe bowl? Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Okay, explain safe bowl.
Well, see, if you were to smash a cucumber in that bowl, it would not break, like... I don't know.
No, you smash it on the
Hello,
cutting
Turo.
board.
We got rated,
Smash.
fellas. You smash. Go on. I'm about to put the visual up here. Here we go. It is a delicious
salad.
looking salad.
Yeah, you smash it with the flat side of a knife,
I see.
and then you like try and get as much of the fluid out as possible by salting it, and then you like put your dressing on it after you drain the excess water out.
Nice. Did you
No, I
switch
did
to
not
repost
switch
again? I'm about to pass out your stream for 7 hours. Oh my god. Well, let me give you a
That's a
shout out
long
before you go.
stream.
Too long.
God bless. Or Grumsh bless, if we're being orcish. But thank you for dropping by, and thank you for the raid. Go rest. Take care. Makers and crafting. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'll ask you about it some other time when you're less sleepy. Take care, and thank you for the raid. I said that twice, but whatever. Look, enjoy a beautiful smashed cucumber salad before you go to bed, Turo.
You just smash the cucumbers,
You smash them.
and then you put dressing on them. That's it.
That's pretty straightforward. I should try that. I've never actually had a smashed cucumber salad. There we go.
I'll send you a video of me smashing the cucumbers for later.
What's his whiz modifier? Higher than you would think for a himbo, because he is, as a monk, he has to have some pretty good wisdom. But
okay.
I like to think that he gets a boost to wisdom in general, except that he gets like disadvantage on saving throws for reasons that are, again, I can't talk about on Twitch. All right, boys. All right, the facts. I gotta walk through. He did start out as Minotaur Brex, but he became his own man, especially after he became a himbo, because Brex isn't really a himbo. But Karis is, 100%. And when I wrote my very first story on my personal site that I published on, he was the first one. He was the star.
So you're telling me that Karis is like stupid Calbrax?
Yes. He's
I
delightful.
like this information.
He is stupid
No.
Calbrax. That's why he's green. Like, I have no good reason for him to be green other than he used to be Brex. He was the
high
first.
amounts of spinach in his diet.
Maybe. That doesn't turn cows green.
His Popeye era.
His Popeye hair.
Food that turns you green.
Not the colloidal silver again. He ate all the veggies. Reminds me of Ganon. I might have stolen some color palettes. I'll admit to that. From the algae. Algae bear. How good is he at smooches? I would say A tier. Personally. He got flexibility for a himbo. Yes. That's the beauty, is that he's actually not super strong. He's just he channels some of that strength more into his agility and dexterity. We can only be so accurate when it comes to character sheets, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Does he know how to read?
Does he know? He does know how to read. He still reads. But mostly because somebody tells him that he should read a book, and he goes, okay, and then he reads it, and he's like, that was pretty good. Rex would read books out of his own choice. Yeah, D&D stat spread for monks is famously garbage. Was it multiple ability dependence going mad, MAD? I'm sorry that I'm overloading your brain with TTRPG stuff, Kirill.
That's fine. I've played TTRPGs before.
That's true, you
but
have.
very infrequently.
Excellent. As you should. Everyone should try. Would Karis like the Reckless
Magic.
Magic series? It's this like YA fantasy romance that Cell really likes for some reason. I think he would. You know what, Cell? I think he would love to read the story of... I already forgot the main characters' names. But she's this girl who is like, magic happens around her, and she's like, oh, I can't believe this keeps happening to me. Why am I so unlucky? And then somebody comes up to her halfway through the book, and it's like, girl, you're the cause of the magic. And she goes, what? That's wild. And then she goes to a magic school, and she's like, it's still happening. And it turns out she's the most powerful, like, magic user, because she channels magic super, without even thinking about it. I'm so clumsy. Ooh-ah. That's exactly it.
Because someone else brought it up. Would Karis like Cindy Lee?
I want to say yes. I think so. He's a surprisingly good dancer, so I think he would enjoy listening to music that makes him want to dance, and I think Cindy Lee would. The series is bad, therefore very fun to read. There you go. If you like bad YA fantasy romance, give that a shot. It's got Cell's bad book endorsement.
Oh my god, Cell would love the new bookstore that just opened up in my store.
Really?
It's like a bookstore that's literally just like book talk romance books.
Oh my
that's
God.
like the entire thing that they focus on.
He probably
that's their
would.
entire shit.
He would spend hours there just like reading the first few chapters of every book in the store. Karis likes Triceratops. I don't know. Never really thought about his opinions on dinosaurs, but you know what? Yeah, I vibe with that. She's too OP. She's got no idea what's going on. Exactly. She's too clueless. She's strong but clueless. All right. I think I have one more page. There we go. Jamie's back with her little pro tip. His name comes from the fact that he cares a lot, and also the Greek word charis, but it's spelled differently.
He's struggling with that map.
He's not great at mazes.
Wow.
Famously not good at
What?
mazes. Yeah. Yet another JoJo over here in the corner right by me.
Jojo Boo's so good at art.
So good. It was a portrait inspired by Disco Elysium, I think. And that Tawa art up there is like super duper old, but it's so good. I keep bringing it out whenever I can.
Damn, you even have the classic Grisser art.
The Grisser art is not cropped. I will say that much. That's as much of the art as there is. But yeah, that was since he's red and green, he's also I joke that he's my holiday persona.
Jingle bells,
So
jingle
he's-
all the way.
He's got a lot of gifts to share with the world. What is Grisser Karis bringing you for Christmas? Given your current mentions, fellas, I think is probably what he's bringing you.
Kidnapping.
Exactly.
I have a review.
You have a review? You ready? Okay. Give me a
Yeah.
rating.
I'm giving him a 4.
A 4. Okay.
I'm docking him a star simply because he's too agreeable.
Too agreeable. Okay.
I need him to be like, hey, not right now, once in a while, or something like that, or like I feel like he would like put up with anything. And stand up for yourself, man. This is the vibe that I'm getting from him. But he's adorable.
He's definitely a bit of a groupthink kind of guy.
He oh god, if he got in with the wrong crowd, he'd probably oh please don't take this the wrong way. He'd get QAnon by accident.
He'd be like so pure-minded about it. He would be like, "Oh yeah, everything's gonna be great once once Q actually triggers the Great Awakening." Right? We're all just waiting for that.
I just have some questions.
Just some questions. Yeah, just asking questions. Do you have a rating, Neil, for the dear boy Karis, also known as the Minotaur, formerly known as Brex?
Here's my hot take.
Moving on. I'm sorry. I lied.
I'm gonna say 2-star.
Oh,
2.
toxic.
I can't just give 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I gotta spread out the spread.
Okay. Wow. The first 2-star. A shocker. This is some people's favorite orcanist monster.
I just don't like bulls that much. He gets one bonus star for being part Brex.
Wow. The speciesism on display. Just not a bull fan. Do you enjoy burgers? Do you enjoy beef?
I do not.
Wow. Okay. I guess that was. There goes my attempt at calling you a hypocrite.
He likes macaroni and cheese.
He does.
Like,
Karis
whenever I
does,
think
too.
of like, oh, what is Neil eating today? It's probably like mac and cheese.
With a
I
diet.
only have mac and cheese once a week. Most
That
of the
is that is more than I have mac and cheese.
Do you have it with Diet Dr. Pepper?
time. No, because the place I get it doesn't have Diet Dr. Pepper, so I have to sell for Diet Pepsi. Boo hoo.
Oh. Does
But
Karis
also,
remember?
like-
Oh,
Go ahead.
I see. Blue Demon asking if Karis remembers his life as Brex. He does. He is fundamentally a different person because he's grown and changed, but he does have that like backstory. So technically, he was never like a child except as Brex's childhood.
A child.
A child.
Deal.
Dinosaur chicken nuggets. JoJo supporting Neil to stand your ground. Stick to your principles. All right. So noted. We've got a 2 from Neil and a 4 from Kirill. How far we've fallen.
I'm fighting inflation.
Minotaur inflation. Don't take that out of context. We're moving on. Durar. He's Durar. Why is this? Why did he get an extra? Like
Bracket?
I don't know. Don't ignore that part. I'm not gonna go
it's a
back and change it.
backslash.
Ignore the backslash. His name is Durar. His title is The Gilded One. He's the second story that I posted on my website when I started like publishing genuine attempts at lore and stories and stuff. His whole deal is that he was a sorcerer like Brex, except way back in the day. And he got ostracized for somewhat unethical experiments, and so he went to go live in the woods and kind of just went and got self-sustained and then decided to enchant a gilded wolf skull and put his soul in it, and now he's this thing. Kind of lich. But if you ask him, he says he's human. Let's
Kind
see.
of Lichian.
Siri play Barbra Streisand, my man. This might be the JoJo fave. It's true. He's human. Stop slandering him.
So, what kind of grimoires does he like? Does he like? Do you mean grimoires just like for books in general, as like a synonym for books, or do you mean
Specifically books with like magic spells or like
Okay.
magic in the book, like in the way that they function. He in the sense that like Freeren likes grimoires because they're full of spells that she hasn't cast. The same thing for him. He's like, I want to learn more spells.
I think all books are magical, and that's my hot take.
If, in the sense that reading takes you to new worlds, yeah.
Yeah. See, I was gonna say that like All books have spells because you're spelling with letters.
So in the chat, Durar is my least favorite because I'm not a TF guy. Yeah, I wonder why the TF guys like Durar so much. He's not a big fan of cities, things who think they're human when they're not, and homeowners associations.
Valid.
I mean, yeah. Who doesn't? Who likes a homeowners association?
Wait. So, does that mean he dislikes himself a little bit?
I
'Cause
think.
Lich says he's human. Creatures that think they're human but they're not.
Oh no,
Or is
but
it
he's
like-
human.
But you're directly contradicting what it says on the thing.
Well, no, but see, because he's human, he knows what human is, and when something else tells him he's human and he knows that they're not, he's like, well, this is annoying.
But like it says he's Lich.
Well, he says he's human. We understand it as a lich. We would call him a lich against his will, and he wouldn't like that.
All right.
Cider Martin's going to an antiquarian book fair this weekend. Ooh, that sounds fun. Find some cool old spooky and fairy tale books, especially, if we get some good stuff with like that really sturdy binding. You've only read the first novella. Is there more meta-narrative stuff with Brex interacting with other versions of himself? Yes, a little tiny bit. Much
TF
later.
University is Toronto Fantasy University.
Toronto Fantasy. They study magic at Toronto Fantasy University.
Yeah. They
Does
study. It's why Scott Pilgrim is the way it is. Because they all
That's
went
why-
to Toronto and they all went to
Toronto Slur University. God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That's why
Oh,
Scott.
it's- Yeah, like Toronto Metropolitan University.
Oh my god.
Except-
I have unlocked so much secret lore now through Toronto. I don't know why I especially pronounce it that way. So I'm like that today, I guess.
If you just want to play Mahjong with him. See, I would like that.
He would play Mahjong with you. He does have like old Mahjong lady energy. He will play. He's the kind of guy who would like play chess with death and win. What does he do if you're an orc and you don't think you're human and you just... Oh, okay. Well, if you're an orc, he doesn't care. Because orcs are beastly enough to him. He just doesn't like humans. Or things that they... He doesn't like humans that are clearly not like him.
Okay. Would he like Cindy Lee?
I feel like probably not. I feel like he would listen... But he likes anything on vinyl. He would listen to a lot of vinyl.
Okay,
He'd call you
so
slurs
he
over
won't-
Mahjong.
He won't. If he doesn't like Cindy Lee, then I can say he's homophobic.
He's homophobic. He might be a little homophobic. Just a little bit. Let's see. So fun facts about him. He's the first non-Brex, non-orc monster in the roster. He was an adoptable from Cappuccino that I autobought while standing in line for Thunder Mountain Railroad at Disneyland.
Wow. It's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Maybe I didn't remember that. maybe I don't want to go back and change it.
Put some respect on her name.
On her name. That is my favorite ride at Disneyland, though. It's the best coaster, maybe aside from Space Mountain. If you ask me on a different day, I might say Space Mountain.
So why is he popular with like the giant robot community?
Durar?
Yeah, you say he's popular with the TF community, so Transformers, like the the giant robots,
No, the transformation community.
for giant robots.
Well, in a sense, I can, because he's just the skull and the rest of it is all like manifested by magic. Because he's just the skull, that's kind of like being in the cockpit of a robot. If you think about it.
Yeah, but no one rides in the cockpits
though?
of the Transformers.
Is it though?
They're like,
Hello, Raiders. Welcome to the stream. We're doing Rate My Monster, where I make my friends rate all of my monster OCs. Hello, Diesel. Hello, Shaggy Dog 697. Nice to see you guys. What were you up to, Diesel? Let's see. Happy birthday! Thank you so much. What were you playing? World of Tanks. We were just talking about big robots. Tanks are like big robots, piloted by people, in a way. I think the trans community would love him. I agree. It's true. I've never played World of Tanks, but it seems fun. I'm glad it looks fun. I stand by my initial rating, Durar being not a number. He's a Gundam. Oh, hey, Monster Bait. Welcome to the chat. You lucked into it. Welcome. All right, fellas. He's popular with the TF crowd because he likes to turn non-beasts into beasts, and they're into that. They like that a lot. Let's see. Here we are. Our final slide for Durar. That one by Forest Fright on the left it came with the adoptable, so it's very cute. And then we have more art by JoJo, of course, with this features his tiefling piece. Going through something. I think JoJo, is that him getting like his like bestial soul unleashed or something? I think that was what we decided that art was.
That's when you're feeding your dog pills and they won't swallow.
It is a little bit, yeah. He's feeding him feeding him magic that he maybe doesn't really want. And then this was a winter sketch because Durar's not really a summer guy, so we put the Aurora Borealis in the background. And Jamie's back. She says Durar is Portuguese for to gild. At least that's what Google Translate says. 0 out of 5 on the monster scale. He says he's human and I believe him. He's helping him because he's choking on a dino nugget. They're dangerous. The vibe of Skeletor from He-Man. Yeah, a little bit. It's very like teeth forward on the skull, I think. It's because it's right up in the front, in the perspective. All right, fellas.
I have a number for him.
We have a number. Josh, Amon's
Hi,
here.
Josh. I'm gonna give him a 2 out of 5 for a few reasons.
Okay.
1, you said he probably wouldn't like Cindy Lee.
That's true. He
2,
probably wouldn't.
he looks like he would call me a really mean name and mean it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's visually very cool though.
It's true. We love his design. It's very cool.
But like, he would probably call me. Did I deserve it? No. I'm cute.
I'm cute and adorable, and I've done nothing wrong ever in my life.
Like, I can make flowers materialize around my head. So like.
Well, that didn't last long. We're back.
Anaxiela casts a spell. Destroy costume.
Just a second.
1.
All right, we're back. Hey, fellas. On the upside, this can never happen again this stream. It has a limit of twice per stream.
Yeah, but you have no more clothes to put on.
I do, actually. Because the other ones also.
Yeah, okay, but those are... You can't even call those clothes. It's a fucking bathrobe.
It's one clothes.
I mean, someone might put the Artificer one back on me.
No, it says there's like a 20-minute cooldown.
Oh. Hang on. I'm going to teleport real quick.
That blue demon casts a spell. Dimension door.
I mean, if there's any more explosions,
Okay,
I am willing to nobly jump in front of the explosion.
Alright, well, y'all are going a little bit crazy on the spell
casts a
points.
spell. Enlarge person.
I hope you enjoyed me sliding over from the ceiling to be bigger. I couldn't stop them. Alright, sorry.
I'm excited to hear Neil's review.
Yes, tell me what your thoughts are, Neil.
Teetering between 2 and 3.
Really? Okay.
But I think I'll say 3.
3.
So I look better comparatively to Kirill.
Any particular reason you went for a middle of the road choice on Durar?
No, nothing strongly dislike about him, but nothing strongly like about him. That was a sentence.
There you go. Yeah. I have no strong feelings about this particular creature.
He would appreciate... Neil, are you saying that you're okay with Durar calling you mean names?
I mean, I feel like I'm okay with you calling me mean names, so...
When was the last time I called you a mean name?
I will find the chat logs. You you called me a Tumblr user less than an hour ago.
Or is that
But
me?
that's not even factually inaccurate.
Just because it's true doesn't mean it's any less mean.
We're all Tumblr users here. We're all problematic. I posted it. I'll admit it. I post to Tumblr. I tumble. From time to time.
Be nice to me. I'm sensitive.
Okay. I see, Jojo. That was a lot of spells in a row. I'm gonna get motion sick. It's true. I almost reset myself and then immediately saw the enlarged person, and I know how this works. So I just let it happen. And then I twirled around like an acrobatic fucking pirouette. Alright, so I have Neil as a 3 and Kirill as a 2 for Durar. Sorry, Durar, you're a little bit old man yells at cloud. There we go, we're back. We're back to normal.
A little bit, old man calls young orc a slur.
Old man calls young orc a slur. He doesn't know it's a slur now. It used to just be the term. I have a couple intrusive thoughts from reading things. That's all I'll say. Anyways, Gregor time. Hello, welcome to Gregor. His name is Gregor. Officially, his last name is Dwarves Bane, because according to him, he stepped on a dwarf once and never lived it down. But his title is really Gregor the Fiendblade, because he's got that fancy glaive from his fiend patron. Because he's a warlock, get it? He's a bugbear.
I thought it was pronounced glave.
Glave.
You know, like kind of like the Sade, the singer.
Oh my god.
S-
Yes, I've definitely pronounced her name that way the whole time. 100%.
Okay,
Alas, Squippet. Your first low rating. Did you miss the orc? This is the orc birthday. We're doing it right now. We went past orcs already though in the monster lineup. Don't look at me, Josh. Don't look at me. I don't pay attention to. I only read about music and listen to it. I don't listen to people talk about music. That's my story. What's the height on his? He's 8 feet tall. He's very large. Bugbears are huge.
He's only got 2 feet.
2 feet?
Look, 1, 2.
Oh, you're so Canadian. That's adorable. You and your metric system. We use inferior numbers here. And for some reason we use them in fantasy. Because metric makes too much sense. It's too advanced for a fantasy world.
Man, I just gotta say, I like this drinking whatever's on tap, because there's like 2 kegs that I have on tap at work that I need to like finally just frickin' sell through.
He is
No
all
one
about
orders
that.
what's on tap, so he should come over and get what's on tap.
Is Gregor related to Torbeck? If they are, it's very distant. Gregor's too happy-go-lucky in general. Torbeck's a sad sack. They just don't share that much. But I like to think maybe all bugbears are somewhat distantly related.
I like the idea that being happy is a genetic trait.
Yeah, that's happy-go-lucky.
I mean, if you think about it, it is hereditary because wealth is inherited.
True. He actually
And
ditched his family.
that-
But you can be a happy orphan.
True.
It's a lot harder to be a happy orphan.
What's Gregor's favorite pub food to binge on a rager? Everything fried. This is the man who will order an entire appetizer sampler and eat it himself.
Yeah.
I should, for the chat, because I have some orcs covering it up, I've realized. His likes are napping in sunbeams, doing his own thing, getting paid, drinking whatever's on tap, and eldritch power. His dislikes are being responsible or diligent, the consequences of his own actions, and the cost of eldritch power. Not a fan of that. Depression can be passed down. It's true. Sad people make sad people sadder.
Wow.
So profound.
For my notes,
Mm-hmm.
what is the correct spelling? Because I'm looking at 2 different spellings here.
So, we'll get to that.
Oh my god.
We'll get there.
There's a That would have been a good trivia question at the end. How the hell do you spell this guy's name?
So I will tell you one thing. I almost made the trivia question for him. How do you spell it? And the real answer is nobody knows how to spell it properly.
Wow.
I always type it GR, but
Okay, that's what I had. That's what I had internalized, and then I saw the character sheet, and I went, "Oh my god, have I been wrong this whole time?"
yes,
and then I saw the thing on the right. I'm like, "No, I'm always right. I can never doubt myself."
Nobody knows how many G's and R's are in his name at all. The important thing is that when you say it, it sounds like half a growl. And that was going to be the answer, is that, like, what matters is whether you sound like you're growling. But that was too obvious of an answer, I think, because this was going to come up. Gregory. So, fun... Okay, well, I'll go to the next page. He started out as a D&D 5e character, but I loved him too much to quit. And, in fact, the fellow players called him Greg. To the point where they thought... One of them thought my name in real life was Greg, and I had just made a bugbear for some reason with my same name, and then I told him, like, no, that's not my name. His name is Gregor. And they're like... They didn't click for them that, like, you're making a character with a different name as you, even though he had one of those.
What?
Yeah. He thought because I was new, I had to name my first character after myself or something weird like that. Another JoJo classic here. I'll scoot Kirill down so you guys can see. Whoop.
That reminds me
It's
of this
transparent.
time I posted this copy pasta into a chat. You know the one that's like, "Hey gang, it's me, Tommy. You guys are the best hockey team I've ever played on. Merry Christmas." Someone thought my name was actually Tommy because of that. Even though, like, the copy paste was like, "Oh, this is the best hockey team I've ever been on."
How do they know you're not on a hockey team, though?
Hi, Tommy.
Well, because, one, I'm broke, and hockey gear's fucking expensive.
It's not, like, mandatory? Like, I thought you were, like, conscripted to do, like, 3 years mandatory hockey.
Kirill, Tommy, Orc.
No, they were too homophobic, so I was like, nah.
Who is his patron? Why, his patron is Demon Brex, of course. I'm not going to say...
That's real?
I'm not going to read the whole sentence, but you can read it yourself on the second bullet. Can't believe Neil's real name is Skips. Congratulations, Neil.
Okay, did he wear a condom?
Beating you, beating you, beating you.
Yes. We'll say prophylactics were involved. Precautions were taken.
Okay.
We'll say that much. I don't want to get too deep into the mechanics of fantasy sex with a demon.
So I just want to make sure that they're having... I just want to set an example for safe sex in this community. Condoms are good. PrEP is awesome. And yeah.
And to any payment processors watching, they both enthusiastically consented.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were both very into it, actually. Canonically, even. I played curling. That is the most Canadian thing I think I've known from you, is to actually just curl. To play curling, do you curl? Is that called I'm gonna go curl down on the weekend?
The curler.
Yeah, but to when you're playing curling, the act of, like, actually, like, sliding the rocks down the ice, you're throwing rocks at a house.
Took me way too long to understand the joke. It's not even a joke. It's just it's correct. It's accurate.
It's just how you describe it.
I'm fine.
If I joined a curling team, could I be the rock?
Probably not.
I feel like that would fix me.
I mean, you could slide along ice if you want and get shoved along by someone.
Yeah, who's gonna stop you from doing that? How I know?
Wait, do you
The
also want
Zamboni?
people? There's no Zamboni in curling because Zambonis make the ice perfectly smooth. And in curling, the ice isn't perfectly smooth because there's, like, a guy that walks up and down the curling rink with, like, a water sprayer to leave, like, little droplets of water on top of the ice that will refreeze.
Oh, that's so boring. I thought, like... I knew they had to, like, fuck up the ice in between rounds,
Yeah.
I thought like it was someone with like a knife just going around like yeah.
Well, the brooms are for like melting the ice so that you can get more
Less friction.
more sliding.
Yeah.
less
Yeah,
friction.
but I thought like the way that the way that they reset it was not that they were adding more water to make bumps, but that they were actively like marking it and like slicing and dicing, scratching it up.
No, because then that removes even more water.
Yeah, but then it's like bumpity. There's
Yeah, but it's not as consistent as like spraying water onto it.
It's times like this I wish I had hands on my model so that I could put my hand to my chin and listen to you guys talk about curling.
just get a hand PNG and just slide it in.
I should at some point. Hi, Plata. 1.5 hours. We're only 4 monsters. Well, we're almost there. We're getting there. Anyways, I don't want to get off this page until I mention both. He considers himself neither a good person nor a bad person, but an extremely medium person. That's on the record. And I played him as a Hexblade Warlock with Sentinel for the feat and an extra Bugbear reach from his racial feature. And I did that before it was cool, before Reddit told anybody to do it. I was first. This is my version of I like that band before it was cool. I found the mechanical synergies myself. No one told me.
8 feet seems bigger than medium, but what
Well,
do I know?
So that's the thing, is that mechanically, melee in D&D, so I'm going to get into it, I'm sorry. Melee is 5 foot range, no matter what size you are, unless you're like somehow magically increased to large, and then we get into the differences between 5e and Pathfinder, and I'm not talking about that. But bugbears, in particular, have long limbs, which gives them an extra 5 feet, and a glaive as a weapon gives you an extra 5 feet, so he has a 15-foot reach. Meaning that, and with the Sentinel feat, if somebody goes into his reach at 15 feet and then moves to 10 feet away from him, he gets a free attack on them. And if they don't have 10-foot reach, then they're never gonna... He just gets to basically attack them twice before they even get close enough to try and hit him. It's really fucking unfair, and my DM hated it. But I did it anyway. I just see Kirill's model just staring off into the distance like, what have I done? What have I unleashed?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm floating. I'm sorry. I should not lean back so much in my chair. It was harder on release. It was. In fact, the Hexblade came out in the middle of the campaign, and my DM was nice enough to let me rebuild him, because it really was... He was made for that. Like, as a character concept, he just fits that so much better.
Yeah, but counterpoint. What if there was a monk bugbear, and he was astral self, and he could punch? He could just use his single, no weapon, 15-foot reach punch.
I mean, it does sound pretty cool. I think maybe they would play well together.
Wow, friendship.
Friendship. Bugbear Clan game. This art is so old now, it makes me feel like I'm on the old beach. I guess this art is like pre-2020, but it's still very good. Everybody follow, or not? Well, I guess don't follow JoJo on Twitch. He doesn't stream, but check him out on Blue Sky, and commission him if you have the spare funds. He does good commissions.
I've paid for really beautiful art from JoJo, and I definitely recommend that people do
So
it
have
too.
I.
JoJo does beautiful
We've
art.
all done it. Why haven't you?
Yeah. If we're gonna be influencers about anything, it's about bullying people into getting JoJo art. It is a special purgatory for artists to have to see people broadcasting your old stuff. I'm sorry, we'll move on. Here we go. See, Jamie's...
Whoa, that's saucy.
I'm sorry. He's laying down. I figured it was okay. Jail. I tried very hard to find he is one with his vest on. And unfortunately I could not find it. I don't know where it went. But he's just hanging out.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that he didn't have a vest on.
I mean, you can't even see what the pants he was wearing in there anyway. Still no Fides comes next. As a character, he came after Gregor. We're not going alphabetical for this one. We're going chronological.
Would Gregor wear G-Star Raw?
G-Star.
I don't know what those words are.
What does that mean?
It's just a denim brand that was like really popular in like the late 2000s, early 2010s. That's about it.
Would he wear... So it's a denim bra?
No.
I misheard that then. I'm like, what?
It's G-Star Raw.
Okay.
Which is a brand of denim.
Oh, just a
Like
brand of
jeans.
denim in general. I don't know what happened.
Hip hop guys really liked them in like 2010.
I could see him being really into denim. He'd be a fan of denim. I don't know if he'd be a fan of like jeans, but denim in general.
Yeah.
Gregor, the reason I'm into
swords.
bugbears, he'd be so happy to know
Swords
that.
with a Z.
Swords with a Z, if you're American. Honestly, can I be real with you guys? I like Z more, but I've been trained to say Z. What would Gregor's favorite piece of clothing be? He really likes that vest. It's a cool vest for him. Belly up in a sunbeam. Experience with cats suggests it's a trap. It might be. He's legitimately napping there. He likes to feel the warmth. I've always... My theory about bugbears is that they are orc lions. I've always read them that way. I don't know if you guys all have opinions about bugbears, but that's where I'm at. Anyways, alright fellas, this is... Oh, and then Jamie's here with Nobody Really Knows.
My opinion is soft.
Soft? We like soft. We like a soft bugbear. They are fuzzy.
What's a fact you mentioned earlier?
Yeah, with the nobody knows how many G's or R's are really in his name.
The only thing we know for sure is EU.
European Union?
Exactly. I set that up and you spiked it perfectly.
I don't get it.
Oh, I gotta
What does
give
that
him
mean?
a review.
Like, what does the European Union have to do with any of this? I'm so
It's in him.
It's
Oh. I'm a dumbass. I'm just stupid. I was looking for consecutive EU, and I'm like, there's no EU in there. What are you talking about?
We don't know if there's any G's. We don't know if there's any R's. We just know that there's at least one E. There's one E and one U.
One E, one U. That is true.
Everything else is freestyle.
I almost feel a bit silly not realizing that there's so many G's and R's that there are only two other letters. I think that probably is another reason why I just blanked on what you said.
600 experience points.
Cell is a madman who sees monsters as experience points to be gained by killing them. But it's okay. Not all of us are inflicted with gamer brain.
Gamer brain.
We're worried about import costs of Gregor. Alright, fellas. How are we feeling about Gregor? What's the rating?
I want
I'm
to say
giving him-
4.
Okay,
Oh.
go ahead.
I was going to say 4 or 5.
Ooh.
I'm just thinking if I want to be judicious with my 5s.
You have given one out already.
I'll say 5.
5. Very nice. Kirill?
Okay. I'm gonna give him. Keep in mind that this is not about his design. I think the design is super cool, and I think he's a great character. My reviews are like, would I interact with this character and have a good time?
I think we all acknowledge that the designs are incredible and flawless and no notes. We're talking about character.
Yeah. I would give him a 2 because, like,
Oh.
man, take responsibility for your shit. Also,
Wow.
drinking whatever's on tap, man, have some taste.
Have some
Didn't you just say before that you wanted customers like that?
Yeah, but they're actually good beers, so.
Well, he doesn't... when he goes from town to town doing bounty hunting stuff, he doesn't really get to choose what beers are served.
I mean, yeah, but sometimes that's part of the fun of going to craft breweries. Surely there's craft breweries.
No, but that's the point, is that he's open to trying new things.
There we go.
Yeah, but, like, I think it's... I read it more as, like... He doesn't care as long as it's got booze in it.
One kinky fact. I can get away with this. Crown of Madness is a fun spell that he likes to cast in the bedroom. That's what I'll say. That's all you get. Sorry, fellas.
That gives more questions than answers.
There you go.
I feel like there's a picture of him that you can't put in this slideshow that I really like, but I don't remember what it is. I just remember there's like one picture of him that I'm like, yippee! I'm drawing a blank on it.
Maybe. It depends if you can remember the artist.
I cannot.
Okay. Not on himself, on his partner. Upside down doing Kagakorio in the bedroom. Yes. He's not as good at dexterity as Karis is, but he will try. He's the kind of guy who will try to pole dance and then will fall down, and somehow it will work and make him more charming. It's true. All right, so 5 for Neil, 2 for Kirill.
Also, I feel like Gregor might call me a mean name too.
Only endearingly. You're off to bed. Oh, bye. Thanks for stopping by, Beefy. It's nice
Bye-bye.
to see you. Take care. Sleep well. All right, so I've got 5 for Neil, 2 for Kirill. We will move on. We gotta keep moving. It's Fide's time, baby.
Yippee!
It's Fide's time. His full name is Fides of West Haven, because where he's from, that's just what you do. You say what town you're from, and your full name. He's a tiefling. He's a paladin. His signature gear is paladin armor. Air horns in the chat for Josh. I think this is the #1 fave for Josh Amons. He likes meditating in peaceful places. He likes working out and eating a strictly healthy diet and idyllic villages. He dislikes demons, profanity, cults, liars, visiting his family for the holidays, and warlocks that are not Gregor. And we'll move on to the next page.
There's lore here.
There is lore. Fides was an adoptable from an artist named Paladin's Pen who also goes by Big Flex. They are not super active anymore. I think they're Blue Sky, and they haven't posted in like over a year, so hopefully they're doing well. Fides is canonically bisexual. He has an ex-wife and an 8-year-old son. And just quickly got paired up with Gregor because Paladin Warlock romance is simply too appealing to ignore. It's Chef Giss. Is this Gregor's BF? It is, in fact. They are dating. They are boyfriends. This slide doesn't have to attack me like this on your own birthday. I had to attack the TF enjoyers when Durar showed up, so I have to attack the people who like emotionally distant dad types for Fides. Also, if
So, I have a comment to make.
you have a comment. You thought it was fetus? Yeah, I originally thought about that, but I didn't like the mouthfeel, so I was going with bona fides. Yeah.
He's giving me especially now that you added that he's a fitness influencer and then he's very godly paladin.
I will say
he's
not a successful popular fitness influencer in a modern age.
Okay.
He would be one of those guys who duets with or stitches with misinformation and then says, here's what's actually going on with your body, kind of thing.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be is he gonna be one of those guys who'd be don't jerk off and
No.
you can get any woman?
No.
What's it like? They're I can't remember the word they use, but they're
He's
if you retain it and it redirects to your brain.
The semen retention people?
No fap.
Yeah.
God.
The semen retention? Yeah.
No. So here's some secret lore that I haven't told anybody else. Remember, he says he has an ex-wife. He has a bit of a rival in the form of his ex-wife's new husband, who is also a tiefling. Okay. And also, I'm not sure if he's a paladin or a cleric, but he's uncomfortably similar to Fides. And he is exactly that kind of guy. And he hates that his former partner is now with a guy like that.
If I remember correctly, didn't he when he found out his wife was cheating on him, didn't he apologize?
So his whole deal is that
does he sit in the cuck chair?
No. Not intentional. Not like that. No, he's his whole deal is that he was like he was reading like religious texts and studying to become part of like the religious order that worships Eldath, the god of peace, that's in his town. And he happened to be away from town visiting another place to study when that town got attacked, and his rival basically ended up saving the town in his place, and he felt so ashamed of it that he just like decided to go on like he basically like left his family behind and said, I'm worthless, I'm gonna go figure myself out, and he became a paladin as a result of that.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna fucking cry, he needs me so bad. So technically his wife didn't cheat on him, but she was basically waiting for the first opportunity for Fides to not be her husband anymore so that she could get with that other guy. And yeah, he has very complicated feelings about being an absent father at this point. Spontaneous depression journey, that's a good way to put it.
You know, I think Fides would do well to have therapy.
Oh, 100%. He thinks he has therapy because he's like, I'm very studious and I study a lot of sacred texts, and then people tell him, no, but you need to like talk to someone. And he goes, why would I do that?
Why would I do that when I have Jesus?
Kind of. It's
I want to
Eldad,
be
but...
I want to be Fides' neglected son, so that once a year he can come back and bring me to Disneyland, as if that makes up for the remaining 51 weekends.
Yeah. That's how he would try. He's the kind of dad who would be like, let's go to Disneyland and like connect and stuff, and he would like really awkwardly try and like ask about what's going on, but then the son would just be like, I want to go on Space Mountain. Let's get in line for Space Mountain. He's like, you're here because you take me to Disneyland, not because I want to connect with you.
You didn't even get a fast pass. Seth would have gotten a fast pass.
God, don't make me want to call the guy Seth. I haven't even figured out his name yet. All right, we have some more Fides art. Another JoJo classic, as well as a couple of incredible pieces by Swords, and Outcast. Outcast stars
I
here.
really like that JoJo piece.
Same. That's Fides at his best, in my opinion, is where he's just like refusing to get knocked down, to stay up and keep fighting. Also,
He's literally sitting in a chair.
I mean, that's the thing. he's doing a short rest where he's like healing his wounds, and he's going to get back out there. But he's not on the floor. He's not collapsed. That's for sure. Yeah, that saucy pick. That's Listen, I had to put some representation in here by the fact that Fides, out of all my monsters, is, in my opinion, the most likely to do drag.
Interesting.
Yes. Because frankly, having a drag persona for him would be very freeing, and it would allow him to express himself in ways that he's never really been able to. But getting over that initial step of like doing drag would be a journey for him, I would say.
What's his name?
I haven't figured that out.
Damn.
If you have suggestions, I'm taking them. Assless shorts pants, he can be whatever he wants.
What kind of weirdo would wear dumb, stupid pants that don't make any sense?
Looking at Kirill, looking at you when you said that.
I'm just sitting here.
Kirill is politely present. Thank you for staying with us.
What if he wore pants normally?
What if you wore? He has plenty of normal pants. He's got normal pants right over here, and over here. How else is he gonna take advantage of those heels, making his thighs look so good? That's the whole point of heels, right?
A skirt?
I guess. Well, but then why wear a skirt if you're gonna? Well, you make a good point. I'm not informed enough to counter that. I'll tell you that much. I feel like it needs to be a female saint drag name joke. I need to figure out female saints in order to figure out his drag name then.
Okay, what is the name? What is that saint that they have the baked goods in Italy that look like boobs?
Oh.
Like, you know the ones.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name of the... I don't know the name of the saint. Heels are mini torture devices, and I hate them. I believe that.
Yeah, here we go. Castella di Sant'Agata. So, like... So, for Saint Agatha.
So, Saint Agatha...
Yeah.
Saint
Saint
Agatha. I like that.
F-slur.
I was gonna say like Saint Agatha Christie, but that's nothing for him. He's not a detective. This man does not have an int score that he's proud of. I'll tell you that much.
I'm gay and I can't say it on the stream.
That's fair. All right, boys. Also, fun fact from Jamie is that Fives has really awakened something in her, and she doesn't know what to do about that. Good for her. I've seen the Detective Fives documents. True. There is, I will admit, there is some secret lore that even I shan't speak on stream here, where he does have a bit of a trench coat detective look. She will not be in a biscuit heel. We all love a fail dad.
Like a wench coat, get it?
All right. What's the score here? What are we doing for these guys?
Your choice first, Neil.
Okay, this one, I think I gotta say, easy 5 out of 5.
Okay.
For 5 out of 5.
Fives.
Yeah. Because
5 for fives.
I almost want to dock a point, not from him, but from you, for not this one of the, I like this one specific picture and you didn't include it. I do remember exactly which picture this one is, and I am incensed that you did not include it.
I'm trying to remember.
The beach picture by Taurin.
Oh. Do I not have that in my Dropbox? I might have saved that. So I assembled a lot of this stuff just from everything that I have in my Dropbox, but I have some art that's just on my phone, and I have not yet imported it, so I should probably do that. But you're right. That's the one that goes
picture
with the Gregor one. It has like he's in a button-down shirt that's open, and he has a button on it that says "I'm only here for moral support."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's...
I was going to give him a 4.
Uh-huh.
But then what JoJo said made me go, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Fides probably drinks liquid death. So I gotta give him a 3.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunately I think he does. I kind of wish he didn't, but I can't deny it. He does drink with liquid death, but like, he drinks just the seltzer water version. He doesn't drink the tea or the flavors.
Yeah, I'm giving him a 3.
Okay.
Wow. The hatred in your heart.
Kirill is the critical one so far.
I gave a 2. I was the first one to give less than a 5.
True. Well, no, you both gave Karis less than a 5 at the same time.
Well, I went deeper.
Arrows, would Fides get a belly like Gregor in solidarity? Probably not. Fides is kind of like he has that like military mindset in that like I always have to look good in a uniform, and he would be like, for him, if he got a belly, it would be like, I'm going soft, I'm not maintaining my discipline, and it would be like a bit of a moment for him. Fides his moral support in that he says, he's the one who says, our cause is just, not I will make you feel better. Yeah. I've already bravely decided not to get my feelings hurt over it. Who are blue-skinned tieflings descended from? That's a secret. I put my finger to my lips and I say, shh. Alright, are you guys ready for another monster?
Yeah.
I
also
feel
wanna
bad
say-
saying goodbye to Fides, but yes.
Yeah. I want to say that, like, my difficult rating so far is mostly because it's based on who I would hang out with.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
also...
that is my entire thing. Like, I feel like Fides, it would be too much, like, emotional work.
He would be, like, he's very hard to read. So it's hard to hang out with him because you're like, hey, do you want to go see a movie? And he's like, sure. And then all of a sudden you're the one who has to decide what you're going to go see, where you're going to go see it, you know, figure out all the details. and he's like barely telling you what he's interested in. So yeah, I could feel that. Is a miserable hang. Yeah, that is the problem.
Yeah.
Hey, Finn.
Once we get to Disneyland, that it doesn't matter. Anything past that, once we get in the gate, it's fine.
Yeah, then you just drag him along, and he's just wherever you want him to go.
Yeah.
Hello, boys. Welcome to Ajiro.
I like this guy.
We like Ajiro.
Yeah.
His I say full name, but really what these are like titles if they had like magic cards. So it's Ajiro, Wandering Investigator. He's an Oni, not to be confused with a Tiefling. It's different. They're different things. I will not explain. His signature gear is his journal, which you can kind of see right in here in the middle. I hope my cursor's showing. But like with all these little extra tidbits, the front and back with the little jewels. He's got a bit of a scowl, but he's not very mean, I would say. Not like Fides has like mean energy a little bit. Ajiro is just kind of like thinking a lot. And his journal picks up ambient dialogue that is spoken and records it written, like an auto-transcribe assistant.
This is a two-party consent state.
His journal doesn't care about that. It's probably illegal in many places. He likes poring over evidence, and I did look up the spelling for that. There is no U in this one. He likes logic puzzles, probably also other puzzles like crosswords. Probably does connections and Wordle. He likes traveling to new places, onigiri, and parlor scenes. And
I like that he likes traveling to new places. That means he likes new experiences.
Oh, he's all about that. He's the only guy who like goes from different world to different world out of all of them. He's the portal haver basically. So he visits a lot of different places. And he loves going there. He dislikes soft magic systems, cops, unsolved or cold cases, and fortune tellers.
Oh my god, I also don't like cops.
He used to be a cop,
Coincidence.
and that's why he hates them. He got fed up with the system, and he decided to become an investigative journalist, and then, because of that, he found a way to travel to different places. Thank you for the happy birthday. The only good cop is an ex-cop. True, and that's why he's an ex-cop. Legitimately, I was like, I'm going to write a background, like, origin story for him, and I was going to make it like a straight-up police procedural, and then things happened in the world that made me go, maybe not.
Let me give him brain damage instead.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically he's like, can he be like the Jessica Fletcher of your characters?
The Jessica Fletcher, I guess? Yeah, I could see that.
Jessica Fletcher, if she could punch a man's head off.
Hey, I mean, she probably could.
We never saw her try. We don't know one way or the
Yeah,
other.
we don't know.
Murder
It's
She
up in the air.
Squippet says, tell us about the horn Kintsugi. So, in his backstory, while he was a cop, he was trying to chase down a serial killer. And he actually did, like, he broke the rules and was a loose cannon, because at the time, a Red Oni, who has an unbroken horn, is a hot-headed kind of guy. And he actually got his horn broken in the conflict. And I forget where I read this, and it may or may not actually be true, but I liked the concept so much that I stuck with it. Which is that if a Red Oni's horn breaks, they get the opposite personality. They suddenly start becoming really chill and calm and like more permissive, I guess. And so, as part of his like healing process from this trauma of being almost killed by this serial killer, he repaired his own horn with Kintsugi, with the help of some lovely assistants, and because now he's fixed but different and still beautiful, and that's kind of like reflective of his personality, is that he sees himself as like, I'm different, but I'm healing, and I'm still just as beautiful in a way, maybe not beautiful, but valuable in his mind.
He seems mature and well adjusted.
Yeah, he is. He's unlike Fides. He's been to therapy.
I can fix him. Too late, bitch. He already fixed himself.
Exactly. Personhood is stored in the horn. It's true. For Onis, at least. He can't do MLP unicorn magic anymore. That's okay. He has other ways of doing magic. Let's see. Another JoJo classic. He's everywhere in this presentation, I tell you. This is also the one that I think, Neil, you made a joke earlier about reading his power. I actually made like a version of this where I put some like crappy word art on the top that said like reading takes you to new worlds, because he's literally warping to a different world using his journal here. Let's see. Oh, this is some fun stuff. He was in development for a long time, so I have a lot of like behind the scenes lore. He's the only monster to be canonically in therapy, like I mentioned. This Kintsugi horn is a metaphor for putting himself back together post-trauma. Used to be more rash and hot-headed before his horn broke. Originally, he had a displacer beast as a service animal, which was a really cool like concept to me. However, that's very difficult to actually pull off like in cool art without doubling the price of the art every time, basically.
Doubling or like quintupling, because they need to draw like 4 of the Displacer Beast.
Yeah, that's the issue. And for the Displacer Beast, also the Displacer Beast has like 5 tentacles on its body, which might be like a triple wing tax at that point. That kind of stuff. I'm stick an apple on his heart. Don't. It hurts if you touch it, actually. His home realm is nearly 100% city, like Ravnica style. Developed, themed after a tarot card TTRPG that I have since abandoned. Oops. And he has a crush on Aoife, but he's not very good at expressing that. We'll get to Aoife in a bit. Sir not appearing in this commission, exactly. Magic Zagor is giving.
I could be friends with Ajiro.
Yeah, he's very much like a sip some tea and chat about the world kind of guy. He's also probably the most political of my OCs. He's very into like take down the oppressive institution. Eating this up.
Shut the fuck up, Josh. He doesn't have glasses, okay?
Not yet.
Fuck you, no.
Mr. more
Don't do
political.
that.
We'll get there too. Has he ever accidentally eaten one of Aoife's weed brownies? Yes.
Forever weed brownie.
Yeah, he was in bed for a while, I'll say that much.
The what?
In bed. Just laying in bed.
No, I'm quoting the... You ate the Forever Weed brownie.
The
what?
Oh. I forgot that was an MLP comic too, right?
It was.
Oh my god.
I want to see that panel of Fluttershy going, the what? She goes from being hand-drawn to being a photo of a doll.
That's
I
right.
I want to see the photo of
action figure Ajiro. Hang on, I gotta check on, it still said video pause. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. We're on the dungeon synth now. That's how you can tell we're getting deep. Okay, there we go. Lucky enough to get another stained glass piece from Swords with this one. I love this one a whole lot, because you can see him, like, teleporting, or going through a portal to different worlds again. This is a very strong motif for him. Also, fun fact, I played him in my very first Pathfinder campaign. He made it all the way to level 15 and stopped being an investigator and started being a straight-up wizard for reasons I shan't get into. Also, he did...
That makes me like him less.
...technically become neutral evil when that happened, but that's not part of his canon.
That makes me like him more. But not as much... The points gained from that is not as equal to the points lost from becoming a wizard.
To be fair, Pathfinder wizards are actually really cool, and they are not boring.
No.
Unlike 5e wizards. I will this is my hill I will die on, is I may like... I have my issues with Pathfinder and 5e in many ways. I think that Pathfinder does way more interesting wizards, but Pathfinder doesn't have warlocks, which sucks.
I just think wizards... I don't think you should be allowed to play as wizards. I think wizards should be... If you want to be someone who studies magic, you could be a sorcerer or an artificer or the third one. I just think wizards should be like a force of nature. Like, a wizard should just be like a dragon. Like they just show up and they cast 8 spells and then leave, and you go, "What the hell was that?"
I like that. I like your concept. I love this force of nature wizard, but I also like that Lance is in the chat, like openly rebelling this entire concept.
No, a wizard should be a force of nature,
They
like
tossed-
like a typhoon. No sense of right and wrong.
Very much.
Utterly inscrutable goals.
What was that, Kiro?
I love these pieces very much for this character.
Me too.
The JoJo liker.
I'm like, is it weird of me to make a weeb character and then immediately at some point give him a JoJo reference art?
Maybe you're a nerd.
I might be.
He gets a pass because it's like the best JoJo character.
It's true. Rohan is the best.
But it's not a good pose though.
It's
I know
actually
nothing about JoJo.
it is not a good pose, but I had to do it anyway. Damage spells is low tier slot usage. Get creative. Yeah. Creative spell usage is where wizards shine, and I feel like a lot of people
Actually, they are.
A lot of people don't know how to do that.
The only JoJo I know about is my friend JoJo Boo.
That's also yes. Possibly even better than the other JoJo, if I'm being honest, because our JoJo doesn't have filler or animal cruelty.
Yeah.
The JoJo anime has a lot of animal cruelty, and I'm not here for that. Jotaro or Josuke?
I don't think they're doing the animal cruelty to be cool. Like, check it out, kids.
Yeah, no, I get
Put
that.
your
but it's
dog in the incinerator.
I'm like, you know how Zoomers are like, why even have a sex scene? I'm that about animal cruelty. I'm like, why even just depict that? What's the point?
I have a friend who I guess you can call her a running gag. He hates animal cruelty, but not in the sense that you do. In the sense that he considers it like, oh, that's just a cheap emotional ploy to make the viewers care and be sad, and I won't fall for it. I will clap when the dog goes in the incinerator.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Do you have any idea how fun it is to have that one weird spell in your book that everyone thinks is worthless and then have it prepared the one time it comes up? I do know that feeling. It's a pretty good feeling. But I also...
Yeah, you could also do that as literally any other class. That's not a wizard thing.
Yeah, prepared casters are... There are other options. Alright, boys. How we feeling about Ejiro?
I want to say between 4 and 5, but I can't say in between, so... How many 5s did he give out? 2 already?
You've given out 3 5s. You have a 5 to Brex, Gregor, and Fides.
You screwed up already.
I think I need to bump Gregor down to let
To 4?
Ejiro... Wait, hold on. Let me see if anyone's coming up that I also want to give 5 to. I will bump Gregor down to 4, and I will give Ejiro my last 5.
Okay, Gregor goes to 4, Ejiro gets 5. Kirill, how you feeling?
I'm giving Ejiro a 5 because I would invite him to my apartment, I would make pizza, and we would listen to records and drink Lambrusco together.
That's true. He would absolutely do that. And you know what? He wouldn't know Cindy Lee, but he would listen to Cindy Lee and he would enjoy Cindy Lee.
He could pick whatever record he wants because he's really nice.
All right.
We got a crossover pick that you didn't include. So I
Oh.
should bump him down to 4 out of punishment. No, I'm kidding.
I'm trying to think. Oh, right. Well, I did forget about that one. I didn't forget about another one, though, that is coming up later. I'm sorry. He would also play Mahjong with me and Durar. Yeah. He would probably feel uncomfortable being in Durar's presence, but he would play Mahjong. All right. So I don't feel that bad that we're not like super deep into the list because the next couple we're gonna go by real fast because I can't talk about them that much. First is
their penis characters.
they might be. You're not far off when you're saying they're penis characters. Everyone say hi to Hadal.
You can't say that.
He's all. His title is Hadal the Slothful. His species is lion, but also demon. His signature gear is the Mirror of Vanity, which is in an upcoming commission, but it was too cool not to include. And he also has what I like to call the couch lock chocolate. As in, man, you're going to be seeing stars if you sit on the couch after you have that gummy. He likes
weed brownie.
He's literally the forever weed brownie. Like, Aoife knows limits. Hadal doesn't care. He likes sex, hanging with the bros, sex with the bros, turning non-bros into bros, and eating all your snacks. He dislikes mornings, getting up in the morning, appointments of any kind, and waiting for literally anything.
For someone who is slothful, but doesn't like waiting, there's something happening here. Because, like, whenever I think of, like, slothful people, I always think of, like, people that make people wait.
Get out of here. Hang on.
Stream promotion. Promote your channel.
Get out.
View.
Gone. Killing him. This is the one I would expect. If anybody's going to get 1 star, it's Hadal. We'll see. Glenn and I, we got that comic commission from Bill with his character in Hadal, and it's very cool. I like it a lot, but it's also one thing I can't put on Twitch. Lower than 1 star.
I remember that one.
I do not trust him. No, you shouldn't trust him. Okay, here we go. But fun fact, this art is by Lude Leech. He was an adoptable from Lude Leech, who is the artist who did my Brex VTuber. Let's see. That's the fun fact there. His origin story involves a raw water reference because that was hot for like tech people back when I made him.
Oh my god.
And it intentionally invokes tech executives who make money off of instant gratification. His wish magic is powered by inconvenience. If he grants you your wish or even his own wish, someone else somewhere unknown will have an equal amount of bad luck in terms of your good luck. What am I looking at? Listen, this is
the penis characters.
We're looking at we're breezing through this one is what we're doing.
I've seen this picture before. I just now realized that that's the chocolate.
Yes.
I literally have always. It's coming out of like the little Ferrero Rocher case. I always thought it was a cupcake with a giant ball on top.
No, it's just it's a chocolate. It's his candy. He's like, have a sweet treat. Treat yourself. He's the guy who says treat yourself, but you probably shouldn't. S tier hookup, D tier partner. Amazing dick game, but will ghost you after eating your snacks. Hadal the demonetizer.
Snacks.
Yeah. We're gonna move on to the last page. There we go. Thank you, Jamie, for saying that's all the art we can share with this guy. Trust me. How do you guys feel about Hadal? I technically included him.
I'm going to continue rating them based on how I would normally rate them. So, Hadal, because, like, he's very sex-focused, and I'm not about that.
Yeah.
And so I gotta give him a 1.
That's what I expected, yes.
He can't come over to my house and, like, hang out. He's gonna want to get in my pants. And I'm like, fuck off, man.
I think that's very valid. 1, okay.
I got a
1 star.
1 star from both.
5 star. No. 1 star. No. 5 star.
Are we going to split the difference with a 3?
2.
2? Okay. Does he get an extra star on the average because he's, like, sometimes fun to be with? Like, technically there's something to enjoy there? He cannot come to Mahjong because he keeps eating the tiles.
I like that Kiaro basically...
Fuck no, bud.
Typed out my very Canadian.
Like, your very eloquent explanation has been perfectly summarized with fuck no, buddy.
Oh, fuck no, bud.
Rating Eros' characters on if they can come to Mahjong.
Yeah.
The Merovingian scene from The Matrix. I can see that. I can see him being that kind of guy. He's unfortunately made it. He's kind of like same thing going on with Demon Brex, where there's like these like demon spirits in that world, and they kind of bond with a host. he was a dickbag before he bonded with a demon, and he just, like, all the dickbag qualities for Hadal got emphasized after that. But he is hot.
Oh, here's a good question
Okay.
that I might have also forgot. Oh fuck!
Did you lose it? We lost
I
it?
lost it the moment I asked. I was like, because I think it was.
Hadal just gave somebody else a really good question somewhere else in the world.
He did. Oh my god. Someone else needed the perfect question. He took it from you.
God. Lame.
Well, here's a good question. Blank. All right.
Here's a really good question. What do we think Kirill's question was?
That is a good point.
I think it was loosely related on Blue's post about rating characters if they can come to Mahjong.
Oh.
Something related to that.
Like characters
Loosely.
on how good they are at crossword puzzles or Wordle or something.
I don't play Wordle or Crossword. Crossword is more Neil's thing.
Yippee.
He does it on stream. I could never.
I do crosswords.
Shout out to follow Neil if you want to watch him do crosswords on stream. It's on Sundays.
It is on Sundays.
Yeah, follow him if you want to watch an orc get cross about words.
Hey.
Yeah, sometimes I do when they ask me about, like, who was this random actor from 1983? And I'm like, I don't freaking know. Ask me vocab words.
I did it once. I did like mini crosswords because I did daily games, and I do include a mini crossword from time to time, or like a Puzzmo crossword, which is still pretty small comparatively. Is the commission you got canon? I say yes, because Hadal is also one of the few characters who like has knowledge of the real world and makes like facsimiles of it for the sake of fun, horny shit, basically. And I shall not elaborate. Can he still abstract things like luck and happiness? Yes, he can. It's shitty, but he can. Anyways, we've got our ratings. We've got 2 and 1. And we're 2/3 of the way through the list. So I want to ask, and we've been going for a couple hours. Do you guys need a break? Do we need to do like do you want to go get a drink? Anything like that? We good?
I don't know if you saw the DM, but I did step out for a second.
Oh, Lamau.
I'm pretty good.
Okay.
I had to pee so bad.
I'm so sorry. I did not notice. I was
No. It's okay.
I was deep.
I literally said, keep going.
Keep going.
I'll be
True.
back in like 2 seconds.
I did.
Before we move off Hadal,
Okay.
can he... Okay, so, like, theoretically, I want good luck. He can give me good luck in exchange for somebody else getting bad luck.
Right.
Could he do it in the reverse? Could I willingly choose to take bad luck and then somebody else randomly gets good luck?
Yeah. He wouldn't
Okay,
understand
so-
why you would do that, but he's like, sure.
Okay, so can we use him as like a battery to create like an ominous child situation?
I think as soon as he realized you started doing that, he would ghost you. Because he's like you're there's just too much fulfilling things happening for multiple people, and he's not about that. He wants to be in charge of how he like fucks up your monkey's paw wish kind of thing.
Excuse me, Fim, excuse me. I was not volunteering for that role. I was going to suggest we find a child.
We find an lost child.
Oh my god.
Would it be bad luck, the Hadal doing something naughty to? Yes. Again, I shan't elaborate. Can we choose who gets the bad luck? No. Only if it's yourself. So that is the other issue, Neil.
Okay, I'm gonna beat up Hadal specifically for like not being willing to molest someone fucking awful. Like I don't even have any powers or anything, but I'm going to find a way to kick his ass.
I mean, the thing is that he thinks that's like bad person phobic because he's a bad person, so he would not want you to like see him as a reason to hurt other bad people. It upsets the balance of the universe, is what he would want you to think, but it's not true. Anyways, hello. Well, say hi to Vizier. We love him. I love him. His full name is his title is the Architect of Ages. His species is unconfirmed, but Snake God is probably enough. Some people call him a Naga. I don't know if I found out recently that that's maybe a little bit too tied to specific cultures and deities, and so I'm like trying to lean away from that. But I'm also not sure 100% on whether that's okay or not. One last Hadal question? Okay, I'll answer a Hadal question. One more. He's banned from Mahjong for non-Mahjong related reasons. Sneak in a 5. Yeah. What does Hadal get out of wishes? He likes the instant gratification that people get, and he likes twisting the wishes the way that, like, you know, nasty evil genies and monkey paw stuff does. He likes twisting wishes because he just gets a strange sense of pleasure out of that. Vizier 5-5 definitely not being enthralled into saying that.
Wait, here's my one last question.
Okay.
What the fuck is your problem?
To him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No comment. I think he would just kind of shrug. That's what you get. Let's see. Back to Vizier. He has some kind of signature item, but nobody's ever gotten close enough to find out and report back. So, big question mark there. He likes plans within plans, agreeable peons, playing with his food, and breaking the fourth wall. He dislikes defiant adventurers, others having too much freedom, small rooms, and bright lights. Because it distracts from his natural sheen.
He'd hate my apartment.
He probably would.
He doesn't like the terrarium we got him.
All this JoJo Boo art is really good.
It just consistently, banger after banger after banger from JoJo. Thank you, JoJo, for all of your wonderful work. He was another adoptable from Scales and Spirals, who, by that name, you can probably guess what she's about. His scale pattern is inspired by ancient Greek motifs, not Versace. Just to be very clear, I was not thinking about Versace when I said, let's put this on his body. And he is personally responsible for one Brex AU. Shout out to Sucky Brex, who cannot appear on the stream for reasons. And he might take over the world someday. It might happen. JoJo did kill it. I almost don't want to move on to the next slide because JoJo I just want to give this its due attention. Incredible man. Opulent. He is very opulent.
So basically, the Versace snake is someone who I would not be able to be friends with.
Yeah,
I could be friends, but I choose not to.
If there is
I'm just built different.
If there is one guy who would like have YouTube shorts about how to like look smacks and get hustle on your grind set, it probably would be Vizier, but it would be for the sake of like building a following more than actually giving good advice.
Oh, so he'd be the nofap YouTube streamer.
Yeah, but he wouldn't believe in it. Is the thing.
Yeah,
and I
so
think
he'd be a grifter.
He's a grifter, a little bit of a grifter. Versace boots the house snake. He can rewrite your character. That is a thing that he does. He likes to rewrite character sheets. That's the kind of the fourth wall breaking that he likes to do. Suspiciously high follower count. They might be bots, or they might just be genuine fans. How does he feel about the blind? Curious that he's never commented. They're not his favorite, but he appreciates them as well. I think that's how he would feel. They might be fans turned into bots. I look away. Is there a place I can read this? I can't link it. I in the chat, but unfortunately I can't like. I have trouble with like where to host such a thing these days because of how the internet is right now. But if you take his title from the last page, if I just go back, Architect of Ages, and if you put hyphens in between it, and then you put .surge.sh, you can play a text game that involves Vizier. That's all I will say.
Oh my god, a Brex game.
A Brex game. It's a Twine game. I used to make Twine games back when I had the patience for such a thing. Can you fix him? There's a good place to see all the amazing art I have of my characters. That used to be my Telegram channel before I started doing stream promos there. I'll figure something out. I think my Fur Affinity is a good gallery too, actually. He'd fix it. Yes. He's the fixer. All right, fellas. Jamie piping in with, technically nobody's proven why he shouldn't be in charge.
I got scared. I thought those pillows were like chunks of his snake that had been cut off. I was like, no.
I would like to hear your opinion
On Vizier.
Neil.
1.
A 1?
I know like snake.
No.
Whoa. See, my judgment is not based on whether or not they're snake.
Oh, that'd be weird if that's how you were judging everyone.
Oh, we're putting it back on.
I mean, like...
Axomet casts a spell.
I mean, like,
Alter self.
the
Master
reviews that
Artificer.
you've been giving, you were like, oh, I'm not super into cows, which was about carrots. Now you're like, you don't like snakes.
Thank you.
You have, like... animal phobia? Animal racism?
Is he a furry hater?
Yeah. Are
Or
you
a scaly hater?
I'm not a furry.
Well, neither am I.
It's
But
okay.
that's like their species doesn't factor into my opinion on them.
I think it factors into like the overall general vibe.
Malamar type ass.
Yeah, I'm giving Vizier a 1 because
Wow.
he creeps me out.
I mean, fair.
And also, I'm just trying to have a good time. And I like my apartment because it's bright and it's not very big.
This one had a song linked with it, but the YouTube link broke. Oh, there was a song. I think was it a Sam Smith song? It was Black and Gold, I think, but just because those are his colors, and it was very like luxurious sounding in its production, so that was the song I associated with it. Glenn
Not
was
the
asking.
rap song "Black and Yellow" by oh my god, I think it's Waka Flocka Flame.
What
That's-
about
that was a close
green and
second.
purple?
Oh, never mind, it was Khalifa. I was
Uh-huh.
wrong.
I think that was a close second for me, but Black and Gold had more lush arrangement, so that's why I went for it. Plus, Gold sounds more luxurious, I guess. Okay, so a shocking upset. Vizier getting less points total than Hadal. Thought for sure Hadal would pull up in the back row at the very end.
Second to last.
Second to last, but I mean, I'm just a little shook. I thought his vibes would maybe would carry him a little bit for Vizier. Hadal bribed voters. Hadal used his wish powers to fix the voting. I only
Like my
follow
entire
bottoms.
ranking is who would I hang out with?
Yeah, I mean, he's not really a hangout guy. He's also like constantly scheming and planning, and if you're not interested in like getting on his Jira board, then he might not be fun to be with.
He has so many irons in the fire.
God, he's multitasking on multitasking. Called
Like,
out by the
who's-
fall.
Who's coming with me to the farmers market?
You know who's coming with you to the farmers market? Aoife.
Ejiro? Oh yeah.
Complete swerve. We've gone through we can't talk about them very much characters. We're back to the cinnamon rolls. Aoife is he's a cleric. He's Aoife of the Civic Divinity. He's a Furbolg. He's also very big. You can't tell, but he's actually bigger than Aejiro. He's almost as big as Gregor. But if I ever get a commission with Aoife and Aejiro in it, you'll see the proper size difference between them.
So basically, So basically, what you're telling me is Ejiro and Aoife would hang out with me,
Absolutely.
and I could talk about camera shit about Aoife.
He doesn't understand how to play Mahjong, but he's good company. He's the kind of guy who will watch you play Mahjong, even though he doesn't know how to play, regardless of sobriety. Aoife and Kirill buying cardigans together. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be a cute concept.
The cardigan havers.
Are there
Who
more?
even owns a cardigan?
Me, I own like 3.
Are there more we can't talk about them characters? Not really. We can talk about the rest in at least some manner. More so than those two. Oh right, he likes baking, eating baked goods, getting baked, and Ajiro. He dislikes cooking, unclear directions, getting lost in the woods, and chairs made for elves and small folk. Oh, and
He's
his
so mad that they get accessible
seating, and he doesn't, yeah. His signature gear is his lens of liminal capture, which is... It's a digital camera, guys. It's a magic digital camera. I just need you to know that.
Looks like a little point and shoot.
Yeah, exactly. Wow,
I mean, he can borrow my film point and shoot if he wants. Or we
Secret-
could do a photo walk.
Oh. He would love that. He's the kind of guy who would have like 7 Polaroid cameras, even though 6 of them are non-functional.
I mean, well, if you have you need the 7 Polaroid cameras, especially of the same model, so that you can strip the others for parts for the one that mostly works.
That's the thing is he would do that, but he needs someone else to fix it for him. He does not understand that shit. But that's okay, because Ajiro probably can fix it. Does his camera make Sheikah Slate noises? Similar, I would say. Aren't they big by default? Yes, they are. I just had to specify that because he doesn't look particularly big until you stand him next to somebody. I also love his adventure hoodie outfit.
It's fun.
Hi, Neil. You're popping.
Neil.
The cardigan ever.
The cardigan
Oh
happened. Cardigan's happening on the stream.
All right.
I'm getting out cardiganed. I don't have a cardigan redeem.
It's
Kira,
kind of the cultist robe.
I guess you're right. I guess I'm just kind of wearing a cardigan without an undershirt. They're taking over. All right. Here we go. This is the summer pick, the Tau summer pick with Aoife. This is a real Dungeons and Dragons Hawaiian hibiscus shirt that I wish I owned, but I don't think it comes in my size. Oh. All right. Well, I guess
Roy 56 casts a spell. Disguise self, cultist.
we're matching, boys.
I don't really know if we're matching.
We're as matching as I can match. I can't match any further from this.
We're literally indistinguishable.
We're basically 3 of the same people. Poor Kirill. We put him up to this, and now he's trapped here with me.
This is
The Cardigan Collective.
this is the time.
The cardigan cult? Looking directly at the camera. Madly. Back to Aoife.
Looking directly at the camera, sadly.
It is pronounced Aoife. Some people, when I first debuted this character, some people came up to me and said, "I can't believe you made a character named Yiffer."
Oh my god.
And I'm like, no, it's really not. It's not Yiffer. I don't know where you got that.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Is it Aoife because it's supposed to be like Reefer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's a stoner?
A little bit. He's actually not that big of a stoner. It's just kind of fun to play that up. It's more like he's the only one of all of these fellas who like actually has gotten stoned and might do it with you if you ask. Names are hard, it's true. Also, I had to find a character whose name started with I. Like, what do you do with that? Irving. Yeah, everyone's favorite monster OC. Irving.
Irwin.
I have to respect Steve. I can't name a character after him.
Isn't that an E though? No, it's not. What am I talking about?
Gotta go. Happy birthday. Thanks for stopping by, Zeno. Take care. Ian. But see, that's like a normal name. I want a fantasy name. Isidore. Isaac. I did have my very first tabletop character was a big tiger man named Isaac, who was also a detective, but I was shit at playing games, and so he was not very good. Igor.
Internet.
We'll just start naming things that start with I.
Information.
He's a sweet, precious cinnamon bun who left his Furbolg clan in the forest because he visited the city once and was like, I have to live here. He's a cleric of Urbanus, which is the god of community in cities. I think technically it is a unearthed arcana, so it's not canon in 5e, but I've never played him in 5e, so it doesn't matter. His holy symbol is a keystone, like the kind that is the first stone laid in a building, I believe.
I think it's inherently like over a door.
Yes, that too.
Because I would say like that can't be the first one.
Right. I think there are multiple ways to consider something a keystone.
Okay, put this one stone 8 feet in the air, and then we'll put the other 12 underneath it.
Keystone is the last
That's
stone.
definitely
Okay.
how it works.
Okay. I might be thinking of a cornerstone now that I think about it.
I mean,
Tee-hee.
cornerstone is kind of the same too. It's like cornerstone's like the first stone placed.
Yeah. Cornerstone is the first one placed, a keystone is the last one placed. And they're both very, like, essential in that way.
Yeah.
But if we go back and look at the thing, it looks more like a keystone, and it says keystone on it than cornerstone. So we'll just go with that, is what we'll do.
Damn, man.
Keystone for a tiny dollhouse.
He also thinks Adro is only barely tolerating him and tries to win him over with fresh baked snacks. Adro really appreciates that and has no idea. They are dying for their like proper meet cute. Yeah. Keystone implies completion and openness for a home. Yeah, that's probably the right way to go about this then. It's been a while since I've thought about his lore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Aoife. I love you. Someone locked them together in a room. Here we go.
The Thinker. Oh my god, the Devatar piece.
The Devatar one. I wanted to make sure we got at least one Devatar, which is this one.
Devatar's so nice.
Because this is the only one I've gotten from Devatar so far. We have also another one by Tauren. This is the one by Tauren is art that goes with a story I wrote during the pandemic, where he's writing letters to Adro. It's very fun. If you want to check it out, I would recommend it. It's on my website, orcanist.com. It's just called Dear Adro, I think. But it's fun because I got to vent all of my own feelings about the pandemic in a different way. And Aoife is a fun voice to write in. They're pining for each other, so they are so hard their fans already broke their fix.
Okay, I know you said that his camera was a digital camera, but his camera looks like it's like
Well, it's a magic
a point-and-shoot film camera.
Yeah, it's kind of both.
Yeah, because like the little nubbin here, what looks like the one that you would use to A, open the lens, and or B, turn on the flash.
That's the power of magic.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably
Like
some crazy like ingredient lens thing going on in there to store it. If I recall in the story, he can only display them by putting this camera into a dock. So it's not like he can store it onto like a film or any other way to display. It's like it projects the image from the dock into like air above the device.
Damn, this man is gonna love the invention of film photography.
Oh, he's gonna be so into it when they eventually get around. I don't
Who
have
cares that I get to dunk it into that I have to like dunk it into chemicals to make the picture show up.
That's what the fingerless gloves are for.
You gotta hop off. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you for celebrating my birthday. And yes, if you like these characters, all of them have stories. Even Hadal. He somehow has a story on my completely safe for work website. Unfortunately, the Magic Talk only has 2 gigs of storage. He's probably deleted a lot of unflattering selfies. It's very hard to take a selfie when you don't have like the actual display. All right, boys. How are we feeling about Aoife?
I'll say 3.
A 3? Okay. Any reason you don't want to go higher?
I don't dislike him, but I want to be judicious with my high numbers.
Okay. You've only given 1 4 to Gregor.
Let me look at the...
I don't even remember what the numbers I've given everyone have been so far.
I have. You want me to run you down?
I think I'm okay.
All right.
After the fact, will be fine.
All right. We'll do a summary at the end of this. I like his forest of hair. He's a very a thick, hairy fella. It's true.
I think I'm giving him a 5 because he would hang out with me.
He is.
We could talk about photography again.
100% one of the best hangs in this whole crew.
Like, him and Ejiro are invited to my house for a little dinner party. Like, we can, and like I said with Ejiro, we can
Literally
share
a big dinner
of
party.
Lambrusco. We can share a bottle of Lambrusco and some records.
And he might vape, but it'll make him enjoy the music more. That's what he's holding in that
Unfortunately,
grisser
he can't vape in my apartment.
Oh.
But he can bring edibles.
Okay.
Yeah,
He'll bring reasonably dosed brownies is what he would bring. And they wouldn't even taste it. But that is one of the last little fun facts is that he has this officially in my mind is called an orb of gaseous holding, which is you can fit an infinite amount of gas or vapor into that orb. And then you can all you have to do is like put your lip to it and you can vape with it. It's the stupidest thing I've come up with. Anyways, only a couple left.
What was your rank for him, Neil?
Said 3.
3.
Okay.
All right. I have a
Sure
feeling
if you stuck with it.
I have a feeling Neil's gonna like the next one. Oh right, surprise!
Yay!
Also true.
Adorable.
Gus cameo.
Yay! Yippee! Still 3.
Still 3. It's because he couldn't keep up with Gus.
No one can.
That's very difficult. Gus is the hyper-competent dad who goes to Disneyland. He already has it planned out where you're going and which rides you're hitting.
Bonus cameo, Figment popcorn bucket.
Thank you, Figment popcorn bucket and Tiki cup. What does Gus rate him? Yeah, that's a good question.
Gus will I guess Gus would say 5 in friendship mode.
Aw, that's.
But there is like I feel like Gus would temporarily have a moment of like they would inherently have to meet in a trans-universal crossover situation because Gus is in his setting the only known furbolg.
Yeah.
So that would be what initially draws him to Yeffer. No, I said it.
You said it. You said it.
I said it because I was like, I don't want to look like an idiot and say it wrong, and then I tripped over it.
It rhymes with reefer.
Yeah.
Reefer.
He would be initially drawn to him for that, and then be like, wait, am I only friends with him because of that? But then he would probably be like, wait, no, it's not just that.
Yeah, I think, well, and that's the thing, is because Adro knows Aoife, he can show Aoife how to go between different realms, and so therefore, we've enabled crossover shenanigans. Adro is the crossover enabler. Anyways, we continue. Urvos time. We're bard posting, everybody.
Oh my god,
Cardigans
communist
be gone.
spotted.
Communist spotted, it's true. He's the second most political of all of my characters, I would say. Full name Urvosk and Urvosk because, spoilers if you haven't read the story, there are 2 of them. 2 of them. His signature gear is very obviously his lightning-charged electric guitar. A really impressive thing to pull off in a fantasy setting, and he does it anyway. It's also, you'll see it in a minute, shaped like dragon wings, breathing fire through as if out of the neck. He likes they likes witty repartees, pyrotechnics, music, good stories, communism, symmetry, and flirting. But like fun playful flirting, unlike like hitting on people. It's different. He doesn't, if you're not into the flirting, he will immediately like just not do it anymore. Dislikes blunt and direct speech because it's boring, straightforward combat, chromatic, aka evil dragons, and silence. Charm
Ooh,
is to
that
be.
might be-
Yeah.
That might be a point docked for him from him.
Really?
I fucking love silence.
You love silence?
Ooh. But I feel like you need blunt and direct speech, because I feel like if you ask him what he wants to order from, like, the takeout place, and he starts talking in riddles, and you're like, I'm literally on the phone. You need to tell me right now.
He could probably tolerate that. Good communication doesn't necessarily mean super blunt. Yeah, this is by Calcivo. Oh, I realize.
Yeah, I'm covering the.
I'm dipping Kirill again. I'm power gaming.
Get dipped, idiot.
Put my hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip.
You dip, I dip, we dip. All right, it's by Calcivo. Wonderful job. It's implied that his lightning breath has caused the pyrotechnics here, but they're just really cool color treatment. We're gonna move it back up. Give Kirill back to normal height. Are we all looking respectfully? Hang on, there we go. I'm gonna start over with business again. Alright. Business. 2 Dragonborn for the price of 1, because they're twins. They used to be a kobold and a dragon, but then they equalized, according to their 2-man show. That's how the story goes. And so they both, like, leveled out until they were equal in... Well, basically, like, the opposite of this, what's about to happen to me.
Hunter Golden Wolf casts a spell. Reduce person.
I'm down here now, basically. And the small icon, the emoji, they are done by Zook or Caius Nocturne also. You can find credits for that. You just scroll down on my page, because I use these emoji everywhere, so I put Zook's credits on everything that I can put them on that aren't individual pieces. But yeah. Let's see. As a bronze dragonborn, he can breathe lightning for pyrotechnics and to charge his guitar. And nobody knows whether their show is based on true events or they're literally just twin dragonborn. They could be lying. But according to their story, they used to be a kobold and a dragon, and then they equalized in power until they were 2 identical dragonborn. I'm a silly little guy. That's true, I'm a silly little guy. I'm down here. Hey, guys. And here's a couple more pics of Urvosk. He's also relatively new, so this is like everything I have of him. Jamie piping in with her hot take that I liked They Might Be Dragons before they got popular. Thanks, Jamie. She's such a hipster, I swear to God. I could never have coffee with her.
Damn.
They're hot and I hope they know each other, Carly. One might be dragon. True, one could be. Only one of them, if the story is real. And we get a better look at the guitar.
I have opinions.
You have opinions? Tell me about them.
So based on what I know, he seems like quite a showboat.
He is, but he's not like... He cares more about putting on a good show than being famous.
Yeah.
Like, he's a performer in the sense that he cares about his performance.
Yeah.
All right.
How would he feel about my, like, deep love of severe musical minimalism?
I think he's very into that. I think...
Just, like, the quietest fucking music you can imagine.
I think that he would see it... He likes art and music in general as, like, a creative statement. And he is very interested in what any artist or creator, like, has to say with their toolkit. Because also...
Good to know.
In Magic... Not in Magic, in D&D and, like, many other D20 settings, bards play essentially music that's called the Song of Creation, which is how music becomes magic. And therefore it's, like, even more expressive, and he likes that element of it, too. Shout out to Cruxlow for the design of the dragon guitar, and also Urvosk's design in general. Cruxlow is an amazing artist. Give him a look on... I think it's just Cruxlow art on Blue Sky. He posts pics of his NPCs from his D&D game, and they're all very cool. They're like... They're cowboy orcs in that one. A 2 out of 2. Tell me, Neil. What are your bard opinions?
I like bards, but I don't know anything about actual music, so that is the weird angle I'm coming at it from.
Would you play drums for their band?
I don't know what music is. I could do an opening act.
Nice. John Cage did that. John Cage did do that. I can't believe John
remember
Cage.
Water Walk?
Yeah, I don't know what any of these words are.
John Cage is a really, really significant composer. He did his most famous piece is 433, which is literally just 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that one.
But he's in other stuff, which is even better.
Water Walk is really cool. It's like a lot of sort of household objects that he basically made music with. My favorite though is like an actual composition he did, but Water Walk is fucking awesome. Like he's pouring water over flowers into a bathtub, and I love it.
Yeah. I haven't listened to that one in a while, but I did like it when I listened to it. I had a John Cage period when I was in college, because that's when I was introduced to him.
I do think my favorite John Cage, though, just as an A-side, is like he did this piece for 2 pianos. Fuck, what was it?
While you think of that, I will appreciate Art Varian shout out to Marty the Rabbit Boy and his musical blender.
Hell yeah.
An icon.
I don't know him, but he sounds cool.
Oh my god. Philistines, all of you.
It's true.
There we go.
See, this is you guys are listening to like the lamestream media. I'm listening to up and coming indie artists like Marty the Rabbit Boy and his musical blender.
Yeah, the piece I was thinking of, I was wrong. It is actually just 1 piano, but the piece, the arrangements I really like was arranged for 2 on his Martinot, which is a specific kind of keyboard.
Oh.
But it's a piece called In a Landscape that he composed in 1948. It's freaking awesome. I'm gonna DM it to you for later.
Okay. Yeah, I would thought about playing, and then I realized it might get copyright. Now that I don't know how serious Twitch is about John Cage music. They can never
Maybe
copyright.
not this one, because it's like it really depends on the recording when it comes to classical music.
Yeah.
Copyright claim for 433.
Yeah, I was just say that's the one thing you can't copyright claim. You can never copyright claim 433.
Watch me try.
But yeah, I'm gonna give Vosk a 4.
A 4, nice. How are we feeling, Neil?
I might have to give him a 1 and a 5 and average it out to a 3.
Oh my god. Are you not a fan of a dragon or a kobold?
I like a kobold. A dragon, I'm neutral on. And then a dragonborn, I'm also kind of neutral-ish on.
I see. Vosk seems incredible. Thank you.
Again, I don't dislike him at all. And I do feel like maybe I've been running these a little low.
I am a little surprised at how low you've been lately. Yeah. Since Adro, you've been less than 4 for everybody.
Yeah, I don't want to be meanies.
In fact, the only 4 you've given out is to Gregor. And we have 1 monster left.
Okay,
By the way, this is the art inspired by the story that they tell as part of their show.
Oh.
This is by Bluescale, who is also my Pathfinder DM. He's one of them twisted Australians.
Oh my god, twisted.
It is almost Yosef time.
I will do 1 + 5 divided by 2.
Okay. So 3?
Actually. No, that's actually 3.5, which rounds up to 4.
Oh, okay. We're rounding
So
up, I see.
Well, that's how it works. It's 3.5.
We got a pair of 4s. The scales,
Yeah, the only reason I'm docking a point from Vosk is because you say he doesn't like silence, but I love silence, and I think it's an important and integral part of music.
Yeah, I think it's more that he finds silence understimulating. Like, he's the kind of guy who has a playlist for everything.
Yeah. See, I'm also firmly... Okay, he needs to go on a sound walk.
A sound walk?
Oh, right. Math.
That's what I was like. 6, divided
did I
by
think-
2 is 3.
Okay, no, then he gets 3, but I'll give Aoife a 4.
Okay. 3 for Urvosk, and then Aoife gets bumped up by.
Yeah, I'm like, someone needs to get another 4, but I was like, I don't dislike him, but I don't dislike Aoife more than I don't dislike him.
Yeah. They're
Yeah,
both
Sandbox are really cool.
extremely hangoutable, I would say. All right, our final boy at the last, Yosef. His full
Flink
name,
spotted.
Yosef, Avatar of Judgment. His ref sheet is done by JoJo, which I had been
Twinkly.
waiting so long to get a JoJo ref sheet. A species, cat? Question mark? Unsure. His signature gear is that he has a golden star chart, which he uses to peer throughout the various times and spaces of the universe. He is completely separate from the universe as we know it, and he is an observer who is meant to weigh in and be an impartial judge upon all things. So he likes skimming through mortal lives on 100 times speed, being judgmental, visiting the dreams of mortals, and Blueberry LaCroix. Remember that?
I'm picturing him skimming through mortal lives as him literally scrolling through like a YouTube Shorts feed.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Why Blueberry LaCroix when limoncello or key lime are so much better?
Just his flavor, his preferred flavor.
Right.
What can I say? He has his needs. He's a picky guy.
Wait, just going back to my joke. I'm elaborating on it of him skimming through
Yeah.
mortal lives and just being like, an awful lot of these people are running through subways.
What's up with that? Why LaCroix in general? It's nothing to drink. He likes the fizz. He probably would enjoy other flavors. Like he could have a liquid death, but he doesn't need to be seen with a particular style of can. There's no one else around to look at him, so why would he care?
Okay, would he drink sparkling wine with me?
Yes. Although
Okay, cool.
I should
We can share
specify,
that.
you will dream about drinking sparkling wine, and he will be there, but you will not notice him.
What?
Yeah, that's just how it works. He's not. You don't really get to hang out with him. He's not a hangoutable character. He wants to hang out, but he can never have it. That's his tragedy.
One. I can't hang out with him. It's against the law for me to hang out with him, apparently.
Against the universe.
I don't give a shit.
Thanks for dropping by, Ego Jalapeno. What does he think of Barks? It's fine. He thinks it's like any other root beer.
What does he think of meows?
A little too attention-seeking, actually. He's the kind that wants to not be... Well, for example, he dislikes abandonment but getting too much attention, still water, and being judged. Just about finished your tactics, stat max, and grind. Oh my god, Cell. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. Just in
Does
time.
he have like a full CO2 setup in wherever the hell he is, so that I can make sparkling water?
Yes.
He's just like floating in space.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Oh, he probably likes that spiritualized album, Ladies and Gentlemen, We Are Floating in Space.
He probably does. He likes... If he was to listen to music, it would all be like ambient or minimalistic. He's so his fun facts are he's the newest boy on the block. He knows about all the other monsters, but they don't know about him. He's so new that I only have one piece of art of him and his emoji. He was an adoptable from Hanabi-chan. He was an artist that is still on Blue Sky, I believe it's hanabi-chan.bluesky.social. I like him. I like that his gradient line art. He's a very special boy. And Jamie popping in with, I sure wish I had special gradient line art. So do I, Jamie. Thank you.
Gradiente.
Gradiente.
I
How we
can't
feeling?
find the picture, but you should get a picture of him recreating that image of the cat smelling something really stinky and being like, eh.
There was...
Oh my god.
I'm not endorsing this, but there was a video of someone whose like cat got into their glitter box and came out like sparkling like the night sky, and I was like, oh. I was already working with JoJo at this point to make Yosef real, but I was like, oh, that's it. That's Yosef. He's a cat who sparkles infinitely in different possible directions.
Food-based glitter.
Demon Brex doesn't get his own slide because he's part of Brex. Yeah. Sorry. I would do it for Cultist Brex too if I could. I have more art of him than I do of Yosef, but alas. All right, boys.
They're two penis characters.
They're too much of a penis character. How are we feeling about Yosef?
I'll say a confident 4.
A confident 4. Okay.
I can't give more than that because I need more content.
I see. I understand. He also is a bit judgy, so it might be weird to, appreciate.
I'm giving him 1. I'm sticking with it. I can't hang out with him.
You can't hang out.
Like,
hatred
we
in
can't
your
hang
heart.
out. My entire parameter here was, would I hang out with them? And I fundamentally can't hang out with him.
But if you could,
but that's not his fault though.
Yeah, it's not his fault.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. We'll find.
Hating him for
I said what I said.
Matters outside his control.
Hypothetically, if you could hang out with him, what would he get?
Well, actually, Kirill, the one thing to remember, you could hang out with him the same amount you could hang out with any of these other characters.
Yeah.
I know, but he has an extra layer of unhangoutableness.
Let's say
entire extra layer of it.
Let's say that you don't know whether you can hang out with him or not, and so he's stuck in a perpetual state of both being hangoutable and not hangoutable, and you can't find that out until you go over to his place and see him. How do you feel about that? I'm staring at the chat.
1, because he likes blueberry LaCroix.
Okay. It was meant to be. I'm staring at the chat.
Fucking, I don't know why. Fake blueberry flavor. I love blueberries in real life, but fake blueberry flavor is so fake. And it's so bad.
Is he asexual?
I think it's yummy.
He might be on, the ace spectrum, but I would say no. He's not, classic ace flavor. I would say he's more... He's the kind of person who would want to get to know you really well before doing anything, and that matters more to him than any particular physical attraction.
Oh my god, he's Demi Moore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's demisexual, but...
Demi Moore.
Demi Moore.
Demi Moore. Yeah, everybody's confirmed. It's confirmed now. All right, boys. Let me do some calculating.
Fucking math.
Because it's pop quiz time.
I win.
Let's see. Here we go. She warned you, bro. She warned you, dog. All right.
No.
Well, so here's the thing.
I already snuck one Homestuck reference in here tonight.
That's not a Homestuck reference. It's a Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff reference. They're different things.
It is absolutely not a different thing.
She's a changeling, yeah. The answer, yes, I'll do it. God.
Goodbye, everyone. I'm logging off now.
You're logging off.
Too many Homestuck references.
No, come back.
Two of them. Exactly 2 of them.
2 of them. And 1 JoJo reference. All right, here we go. We'll make this nice and breezy because we just did a bunch of yapping about everything. So this will be a nice little cap to the stream, I think.
Okay.
Demon Brex, and hey chat, don't help them. Let them figure this out for themselves. Demon Brex is the keeper of which realm? The Forsaken Realm, the Forbidden Realm, the Forgotten Realm, or the Fractured Realm?
Do we need to submit separately?
I am keeping your points. Yeah, you need to answer separately, but I'm not going to blame you.
So just pop them in your DMs then?
No, just say it, and I'm not going to take anything off for one of you being the first and then saying I'm going to go with that. I don't care that much.
Okay.
Fuck, do I remember this one?
I believe it's...
Can we make up the answers?
Fuck, is it D?
I want to say Forsaken, but then I'm I remember when he said it, I was like, isn't that an existing D&D thing? Which Forgotten Realm is an existing D&D thing.
Yeah.
And I'm can he say that legally? I remember when you said it, I was like, that's a copyrighted term. Although it's probably generic enough that.
Who knows? Who knows?
I want
Don't
to say.
play with me, motherfucker.
I want to say A,
Okay.
but I think I'll say C.
Okay. The forgotten.
But it's an
one.
A in my heart.
A in your
but
heart.
a C in my heart, C in my brain.
Okay. Kirill?
Said D.
D? Okay.
Because there's a bunch of fractures.
A bunch of fractures. Unfortunately, it was A.
Okay, so
Fuck
I have
you.
I have a point in my heart.
You have a point in your heart. I'll note that. Neil, +1 point in heart.
Damn it.
0 points for both of you.
I don't care.
Oh, poor Carol. Here we go. This is a fun fact from earlier.
D.
Duar's name means to gild in which language? Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, or German?
This one's C.
I'm gonna say P for Portuguese.
P for Portuguese. Oh, you guys are so smart. You're both right.
We're both so Portuguese.
You're both so Portuguese. I'm- Here we go. What does Gregor use as his warlocked pact weapon?
B.
His glaive.
Glaive.
His glaive.
Final answer?
Yes.
Good choice. Very easy to remember when we have the excellent JoJo art, even if it's old and makes him feel embarrassed. I am tabulating your points. Thank you. All right.
Oh my god, we both have 2.
Why is this question 4? Hang on.
Do you know how to count?
Because it was after. It's the fourth.
Was that 3
One,
questions?
two.
Oh, that's right. I did two point marks and I forgot you guys didn't get the. No, never mind. Nothing. What's Fide's sexuality?
Whoa, he's bisexual. I didn't know that.
Bisexual.
Are you sure he's not
He's
still figuring it out?
He's bisexual. It literally said on the slide.
Do I need to get this? Do I need to get the Sonic real-time fan dub?
No.
in here?
No. He's bisexual. You're right. You're right. You got it. You got it. Put the Sonic fan dub away.
I literally have it in my notes. I wrote, "Whoa, he's bisexual." I didn't know that.
All right, here we go.
I also put "sits in the cuck chair" in my notes.
Sits in the well, okay, I can't stop you, but I disagree. Question 5. What magical creature did Adro originally have as a service animal? An Aurumvorax,
Displacer beast.
a Black Raven, a
B,
Carrion
like D.
Crawler, or a Displacer... You have to wait till I finish the question.
I don't care.
We don't care. We're
I
over it.
tried to say B for beast,
B for beast.
but D for displacer.
Yeah, good job.
Comma,
It is a
Displacer.
Displacer beast. You guys are right.
I'm literally so smart now.
You guys are so smart.
I'm not even looking at the notes that I took.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
you're so engaged that you just remember these things. All right, which god does Aether worship as a cleric? Urbanus, Bahamut, Desna, or Karametra?
A.
Hey.
That's right. You get head pats.
Anus.
Urbanus. It's true. That's what they call it. All right, last question. What is the name of the two-man band featuring both Urvosks? Wormwood Mac, Drake Punk, They Might Be Dragons, or Urvosk and Urvosk?
I wonder. I think it's D.
Yeah, there was the They Might Be Dragons joke, but I don't think that was actually the band.
Yeah.
I think it's Urvosk and Urvosk because that's what it said on the title in the first. And I might have to put another point in my heart.
I feel you, Anazila.
No, I'm gonna say
Same.
I'm gonna say D, and if you try to say it's C, I'm gonna need an instant replay. No, I disagree.
I'm gonna shit on your
I
car.
disagree.
I'm gonna shit on
disagree.
your 2013 Kia
That was-
Soul.
That wasn't in the slides. That wasn't in the information.
It was, though, because you know what?
Was it
na-
a fucking Jamie one?
It was a
Yeah,
but you know, Jamie also gave you 2 other answers in this quiz.
Jamie can't be trusted though.
Jamie can be
She said
trusted.
she said she was a fan of They Might Be Dragons, and then the They Might Be Dragons is a real band in real
No,
life.
no,
No.
they're not.
This They Might Be Giants.
Oh fuck, whatever.
It's a pun on They Might Be Giants. I'll give you that because this is all puns on existing bands, except for Urvosk and Urvosk. But that's the trick question, or the trick answer,
But
because that's what was under their full name, but not the name of the band. This is
Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah.
And Hall and Oates.
Hall & Oates, yeah. That's also what this is modeled after.
And Penis and Cock.
Penis and cock.
Oh, it's Dick and Cock.
Dick and
Dick and Cock? Okay.
Excuse me, it's Richard and Cock? Okay, good job. All right, you know what? You guys may have not gotten that, but you still got 5 out of 7 for each of you. Unfortunately, you guys are both tied, so the superlative round, I don't know what we're doing.
Well, I have the point in my heart.
You do have a point in your heart, which if we count as half a point, which I don't know if we should, because that was the most hedging of bets that I've ever seen in a quiz. I don't know.
I think I should get it because I actually know how to play a musical instrument.
I can play the drum. the singular drum.
I can play one drum in many ways, repeatedly.
Yeah, but you have 2 in front of you, dumbass.
There's a set of bongos in the trunk of my car that have been there for 5 years.
Are they your lucky bongos?
Okay, how often do they leave the trunk of your car?
I got them as a Christmas gift 5 years ago, and I put them in the trunk of my car.
And they've never left.
They have never left.
Does that mean?
Oh no, they left when I bought a new car. I put them in the trunk. I took them out of the trunk of the old car and put them in the trunk of the new car.
It sounds like I should be giving a point to your car for being able to play these instruments more than you.
No, but it doesn't have the rhythm.
Well, the good news is...
Yeah, but when the engine goes, it goes... And then you can just hear the pistons going...
Twitch safe way. I can't even dare them to do that. I wouldn't put my guests through such a thing. We're gonna call this a tie, I think, and you guys can just figure out the superlatives together on your own. How about that?
The power of friendship.
Power of friendship. Thank you for playing my quiz. It's time. Quiz is over. I was supposed to use this sheet to count the number of points, but I didn't really need to do that.
You also forgot to play the quiz music.
Skip.
Oh my god,
Skip
the quiz
is,
music!
Like, if it all played curling, he'd play. Actually, no, he'd play he'd play the skip because he'd have to do the least.
Well, we're playing the quiz music over the superlatives because I fucking forgot, and I'm a dumbass.
And the cult's favorite pastime is organizing for food, not bombs.
Yeah, I'll say that. They are all about a community impact. I guess, sure, Kirill, you can have the tiebreaker for the superlatives. The most useless prize I could come up with for you.
No.
Here we go. All right, please tell me. I've placed all of their emoji down here for ease of reference in alphabetical order this time. We have Brex, Karis, Durar, Adro, Fides, Gregor, Hadal, Efer, Yosef, Urvosk, and Vizier.
I like how the majority of your characters are in the first half of the alphabet.
Yep. I mean, whenever I make a new character, I move to a new letter. Unless they have scales, then they go all the way back.
Then why is there no X, Y? Why is there no X, Y, or Z?
Because Vizier was too good, and I felt like I had to start with his name being Vizier, and then I decided from there, if I make a skilled character, I was gonna build from there instead. It's easier for me to mentally keep track of. That's all. It's Vizier. Yeah, exactly. Squip, right. It's Vizier breaking the fourth wall. He's breaking the rules.
Anyways, this is gonna be Vizier, obviously.
I'm gonna say Karis.
Really? Why Karis?
Accidentally.
Accidentally? Karis accidentally going viral and taking over the world as a result?
I mean, now that you put it like that, I mean, maybe Urvosk can, drop, a sick song that just blows up on TikTok.
True. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Who's most likely to take over the world? We have a bit of a tie. We have Vizier with, a half a point towards Urvosk.
Wait, important question. If a character wins one superlative, are they disqualified from winning further superlatives?
No, but I think it would be unlikely for them to be shared, based on what I see.
How many superlatives are there? You don't have to say what they all are. Just I
think 5 or 6.
Okay.
Not enough for one for each, that's for sure.
Some losers are going home empty-handed.
Vizier is canonically the most powerful. Yeah, technically, but... I mean, adventurers like to come in and fuck up a plan like that, you know? Versace boots.
We can't reward that behavior.
Oh my god.
Hadal, if he had the motivation. He would, but Hadal, if he had the motivation, would possibly put up a real good fight for that. I will say.
I'm still sticking with Vizier.
Vizier? Okay. Are you still
Like,
saying
can
Karis?
adventurers fuck
I'm
it
gonna
up?
still say Karis
Probably.
for funny.
Oh, Squippet says Joseph stomps Vizier if he's asleep. True. But have we ever seen Vizier asleep? Maybe he doesn't. How would they take over the world? Vizier hiring Urvos to make a jingle, and then Karis getting famous on YouTube shorts until he becomes the new face of the Brex cultist cult. This is getting way too deep. Okay. I'm sorry, Neil. I just got completely distracted by chat. What did you just say?
I said I'm sticking with Karis for the
Sticking
funny
with
of
Karis.
it.
For the funny. Gonna head off. Take care. Thank you. We're gonna wrap up pretty soon after this. I think we've been going for a while. Vizier.
Oh, maybe Dorar.
Oh, true. Although he does like to stay in his little grove/glade.
Yeah, okay. I'll stay Vizier then.
Okay.
My vote.
Well, it seems like chat is leaning towards largely Vizier, and I think that's enough to push him into this. Oops, I clicked, and we move on.
Oh my god, Visser 3. From Animorphs.
Oh my god. I forgot about that. Must have been subconscious. Alright,
I never
who's...
watched Animorphs.
It's
I was a Magic Treehouse kid.
Never
read
watch it. The show is
Animorphs.
bad. Just read it.
Well, I
No.
never read it either, but
Yeah.
I was a Magic Treehouse kid.
Who's most likely to talk a villain into a redemption arc?
I'm gonna say Fides.
I'm gonna also shrink this browser window so we can see more of the monsters. There we go.
Yeah, sorry, my fat head's in the way.
It's not your fault. It's my fault for putting you in front of everything. Hi, Nomad.
Fat head
Fenris. Happy birth, thank you. Karis. Okay. Karis Fides. I see we have Aoife as well. Karis would try, but I think Brex could actually do it. Okay. How you guys feeling?
I think Karis would do it just by complete happenstance.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like, he might not, like, necessarily try. It'll just sort of kind of fucking happen.
How do you accidentally talk someone into like what did he not realize they were listening?
I think it's more that, like, he doesn't realize that he's making, like, a big speech, and he says, like, something that really, really sticks with that person, and then they go, oh, I never thought about it that way, and then they, like, go about changing their ways.
Yeah, he does seem like he could, like, disarm people with, like, shockingly straightforward answers to their problems that are causing them to be a villain. High key, I don't think Fides is changing anyone's mind. Yeah, Fides is kind of maybe stuck with, like, he technically has the Oath of Redemption as a paladin, but normally he has to, like, deal damage to people for that to work. But he also has his own issues to figure out. Durar.
I believe in him.
Alright, that's a hot take. Durar talking a villain into a redemption arc. He just turns them into a human.
Oh my
I don't think he thinks he's the only human, so I don't know if he's gonna do that for somebody. Alright, so I'm getting Karis primarily. Do we have anyone want to fight that? He turns them into a beast. Okay. I'm gonna say going once, going twice on Karis. Sold. Karis, most likely to talk a villain into a redemption arc. Possibly by accident. Still Aoife. I think Aoife's a good second guess. Or second place for that.
It would be like enlightened stoner shit. So I don't know if it would work.
Yeah. Maybe if it was hotboxing and the villain was also in the room. Most likely to graduate as valedictorian.
Fides.
Fides, really.
He's like, I have to do really, really good at this.
Oh,
or
yeah.
else-
He does seem like he could be a real overachiever.
Yeah.
Rex, because he's a nerd.
Rex is a big fucking nerd. We have Adra, we have Yosef. Yosef has the inside advantage. The problem with Yosef is that he can't really attend classes. He's kind of stuck. But as a independent learner, he's probably unmatched.
Yeah, like I feel like Fives
Adrian.
would be a good good option because not only is he like a big, he's definitely a keener. As far as I understand,
Lansing.
I feel like the way that his character is means like he would succeed very well in like sort of a school setting. But then the moment he gets out of school, it's like, oh fuck, I can't believe I've done this.
I could see that. Okay. So we have, it seems like we're a little bit, I'm seeing a lot of Brex in the chat, a little bit of Adro. Being summoned if you're still downstairs breaking. Oh, we wrap up. Okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna wrap up pretty quick here. So thank you. Take care, Agra. Thank you for dropping by. I guess by sheer volume, I'm feeling Brex. Although I do think that your explanation for Fides is very compelling.
I'm literally so smart.
You're so smart. I think, like, in terms of zodiac, or not, in astrology stuff, it's like primarily, what is it? Sun sign Brex, moon sign Fides, rising Fides. I don't know.
Don't you
Fides.
ever say those astrology words to me ever again?
How about Fides would graduate summa cum laude, but Brex would be valedictorian. He is the professor. So I guess I would give him that.
I mean, you could be a professor without being valedictorian.
True. Just because you're a good professor doesn't mean you're the best person in your class. I can't even read that out loud. Alright.
You say that, but I'm the actual Pisces.
The actual Pisces. The Pisces on the stream has logged on.
Yeah.
Right. I like this one. Most likely to win the lottery and spend it all on dumb shit.
Efer.
Gregor.
Efer and Greg. Oh, those are both very compelling. Hadal. Oh, I could see that. Hadal, like, might just
But
win the
he doesn't need
lottery.
money.
He doesn't need money, yeah. But he might do it just for, like, shits and giggles. Not Hadal. Okay. I do like Efer and Gregor, though. I feel like Gregor would... Like, both of them feel like people who would, like, buy lotto tickets. And I think both of them would spend it all on dumb shit, but, like, in a way that was very fulfilling for themselves. Getting a lot of Gregor in the chat, okay. He loves money and fun.
I think anything Efer buys is just one tier down on the stupid level.
Yeah. I think... I kind of agree. I think
He would only spend some of it on dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like Gregor is spending 100% of it on dumb shit.
Gregor could go from, like, winning the lottery back to being broke within, like, a year. Maybe less.
I'm thinking like 82 hours.
82 hours. 82 so specific. Not even, like, not 72, 82. All right.
Well, you gotta go drive to pick it up.
Okay. All right. It sounds like, I guess...
You have to drive 10 hours to get it?
It's only 5 hours there, 5 hours back.
You gotta go to Fort Knox to pick up the lottery
Wait.
winning, what?
Where's... Okay, when did Gregor learn to drive?
I don't know. He's
Never
kind of a jack of all trades, to be honest. He's learned a lot of very strange skills for a bugbear man. What about Urvosk? I don't know. I don't feel he doesn't seem the type to buy lotto tickets.
I mean, he might not be the type, but like maybe he'll like get given a like.
He gets gifted a ticket that
They'll-
wins.
Yeah, they'll just give like a ticket. Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
And like, look at that fucking extra ass guitar of his.
true.
That's like, well, first off, A guitar like that, you can't play sitting down. Like, you can only play it standing up.
Yeah.
Massively impractical, I think. A guitar like that.
That's the beauty of it, like, he only exists in art, is like, I can get a flying V guitar and I never have to hold it.
Yeah. A sculpted flying V.
Yeah.
No less.
No less. Okay. I still feel like most likely, though, is Gregor, though. Like, it just fits him now that you've called it out.
Yeah.
How you feel? Do you feel like we can move with that?
Yeah.
All
Yeah. I'm always right.
right.
Well, explain your 5 out of 7.
Yeah.
I have a point in my heart.
That's still only like 6
It just
out
means
of
that your
7
heart's in
most.
3rd place. Most likely to write a
Out of
best-selling memoir.
Ejiro or Brex?
Mm.
This Edger just published like a copy of his journal that's just a bunch of disconnected random dialogue of like people
Yeah.
on the subway talking about random bullshit.
So you're telling me he'd do subway takes?
Subway takes for Adro.
You're telling me
it's- but,
Ejiro
like,
would do
less-
subway takes?
Even less focused than that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. I mean, I think he would maybe edit it a little bit before before he goes crazy with it.
No, he hits send.
He just hit send. Efer
No,
already
but
wrote the letters
counterpoint.
detailing his adventures. He's the writer. He does write letters, but I don't know if he would write a memoir.
Is Urvosk's song not a memoir, and is it not, by measure of sold out concerts, already
No.
best selling?
Can you buy his memoir in a bookstore? No.
That wasn't part of the question.
It's a best-selling memoir.
Yeah, he sold tickets to hear his memoir performed live.
No, that's
Tic-
not what it is, though. That's
Tickets
not what a
don't go
memoir is.
on the New York Times best-selling list.
New York doesn't
memoir
exist
is
in
a
this
book.
fantasy world.
I think it's a
Like
pretty
every
adequate
book.
comparison.
France
A
does,
memoir's
but
like a
New
paper
York Times.
Songs aren't paper sandwiches.
Paper sandwiches.
Nowhere does it say paper is required in this question.
I'm the
Songs
GM of
aren't
this question, and I
memoirs.
say paper
It's a
is required.
song.
New York Orc Nork. New Orc York.
Because how would I own a copy of the Singer of Lush's book memoir? Like, how is everyone's like, oh, it's her debut memoir?
Yeah, but wouldn't you have rather gone to see her perform it live?
It's two very different things because she's talking about like a
Yes.
lot of shit that's happened to her in her past that really was bad.
I'm just gonna give this to Adro,
And then the
we're
songs
gonna
that
move
she's
on.
performed were in a band
And they
that
can
are really
figure this
good.
out.
Okay, originally my Urvosk answer was just a joke, but now that everyone's screaming at me about it, I am sticking with it.
I think you've been overruled.
It doesn't matter.
I think the group has landed on Adro for that one.
Oh, the answer. I am cashing in my heart point to say that that is the answer in my heart.
Well, okay, we can maybe reconsider depending on who we think is most likely to start a revolution. Vizier.
Um,
I don't think
I
Vizier
can tell you that
is a-
Urvosk would not because communists get nothing done.
I think
Like-
he would love to start a revolution. I don't know if he would finish it.
But also musicians.
True.
Musicians do fuck all. when it
Musicians
comes
love to
like-
say everybody start a revolution and then not start a revolution.
Yeah. So I can like outright like not Urvosk.
Gregor
This
second
one?
place. Really?
I,
I
want
think-
to say Karis just like by chance.
I see. I understand Vizier, but I also feel like he would want to become the institution rather than dismantle the institution.
I mean, he could become a new institution via revolution.
If it's the most efficient way for him to get power, then yeah, I could see that. But then at what point is that different from taking over the world?
All right. This is getting into semantics.
Well, I mean, we got to get semantics because it's the only difference between these.
I'm still sticking with Karis because I feel like Karis, again, just like would just say the right thing at the right time, by accident.
Very derivative answer of my Karis taking over the world answer from earlier.
I'm sensing a lot
Wasn't
of
that my
parallels
answer?
here.
That was my answer.
No, that was my answer.
Arrows,
Check the
whose was
chat,
it?
check the tapes.
I thought Kirill said Vizier was going to take over the world,
Yeah, and I said Karis by accident.
but then we
No,
we
I did. I suggested that.
I think.
I'm gonna check the chat. I'm gonna check the VOD after this.
All right.
Buddy.
Well, I think here's the deal: we have Revolution and we have Take Over the
Oh
World.
no, I said that Karis would do the
memoir?
Would do it by accident for the talking into a villain.
Oh, a
to
villain.
redemption
That's
arc.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, it seems like that's the theme: is Karis would accidentally succeed at a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, my answer for this is Yosef because he's in space, orbiting. What is he
Ladies and-
doing if not revolving at all times?
Shut up.
I look directly at the camera, feeling very tired all of a sudden. You know what? This one might be a no comment. I don't think I've seen nobody in chat's really agreeing. We're just gonna say
Professor Brex.
Professor Brex.
He's gonna-
He will start a revolution through
He's gonna-
academics.
Yeah, he's gonna like teach the kids, like
A magic
I don't
revolution.
know.
We're gonna start a
Marxist
magocracy.
theory.
He just goes like, "Okay, class, your homework assignment for the weekend," and he just puts a Molotov cocktail on the desk.
No, not even like that. I mean, like you give them a bunch of books, and then the kids would be like, "Oh, this is a good idea. Maybe we should do this," and then they go
They
do
get,
it.
"Oh, Captain, my Captain."
That's true. Without
And then they all go, "Wow, we were inspired by our Professor Brex."
Without an inspiring education, the dream of the oppressed is to become the oppressors. Education's the way to go,
Yeah.
baby. Professor Brex and the
Yeah.
pedagogy of the oppressed. Exactly. Okay, I can feel
Literally.
this. I can roll with this.
There.
Right.
Thank you. Thank
Do
you.
we have-
Kira.
A rhyme. That's like a Dr. Seuss book.
Oh, that's right. It's time. Best boy. I should probably clarify. I mean the film crew kind.
What do you mean the film crew kind?
I mean, who's the best at being an assistant to the lead electrician on a film crew?
I know nothing about filmmaking.
Listen,
Doesn't
maybe
Urvosk have lightning powers or something?
he does. He has lightning breath. Oh well, none of
Yeah.
them. All of them except Hadal. Okay. Except, are we still talking about the film crew kind?
Okay, film crew kind, Aoife.
Aoife.
Because I feel like he's got like a little bit of know-how, and he would feel at home in like that sort of creative environment in a way.
True.
And with like sort of a solid structure going on, and I feel like if you work in film, you are a stoner.
I didn't become a stoner until after I finished working in film.
Wow. I mean, maybe there's a relation there.
Maybe I didn't stoner enough when I was doing it. I should have been doing it
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
That's why I never went to Hollywood and I never made it big. Also, despite only living in Southern California for a year. And not even living close enough to do anything in LA. Karis because he wants to please. Karis does like getting directions. I could see that. We'll say this is a tie between Karis, Aoife, and Urvosk for all different reasons. Karis because he's good at taking directions. Aoife because he's a stoner and probably a film snob of some kind. And Urvosk because he can test the electricity himself. Alright. Best boy for real this time. The
Ijiro.
biggest.
Oh my god.
I believe it. There's no real answer. This is just an excuse for me to say which one's your favorite.
I want to hold him.
Oh,
He's too big.
he is pretty big.
That's fine.
We can make it work.
Question.
You could like come over to my place and fall asleep on the couch that I don't have yet.
You'll get a couch by the time he gets there, I'm sure.
He'll be the couch.
He could be. We have some
Rex
Hadal.
is
Want to
also
say
a
Hadal,
great
but
boy.
honestly, probably Irvosker Gregor.
I also wanna like throw Brex like Squippet said.
Yeah,
Brex is a great boy.
he's adorable. He is kind of the classic flavor for a reason. IMO. They can share it. But who would win at Mongjong? Oh, probably Durar, if I'm being honest. I feel like he would be the best Mahjong player.
Honestly, all your characters are really cool.
Aw, thank you.
I
Well,
don't know.
well, guys, I hear a lot of
why don't you
yawns,
choose?
and I want to say thanks for coming to
Why
my
don't you
TED Talk. It's over.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you all.
Runner.
Thank you for playing. Thank you for going for 3.5 full hours. That was kind of crazy. We did have a lot to say about some boys, but
I
I
didn't
think
get
we
to choose best boy, so I'll say Fides.
Fides. Okay, that makes sense. Hooray! But yeah, I think we've exhausted all of my slides. So why don't we find somebody to raid? What do you think?
Okay.
Ahem.
Yippee!
Oh, happy birthday! Thank
birthday,
you.
Eros.
Wow.
Thank you.
Happy
Can I-
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. If you get DMCA'd for me singing this, I'm sorry that you got DMCA'd.
Can I get
Is it
DMCA
public
from
domain now?
blowing out candles? That's what we'll do. I just blew on the microphone a little bit. Shh.
Wow, free ASMR.
What is this music that's auto playing? It's
It's-
Mario
it's,
tunes in Italo
yeah, it's
Disto
Mario.
style. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep it going. Why not? Let's see. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for sticking with it. And thank you for listening to me gush about my boys and dealing with my clothes disappearing twice and reappearing a couple
Man.
times.
I was gonna do it in solidarity, but then I didn't.
But then you didn't. You did for a while. Let me
I didn't. I swapped to cardigan mode, but I didn't clothes explode mode.
That's true. I forget that you have as many different modes as I do. All right, let's.
Yeah, I can only take my cardigan on and off,
I think that's valid.
Bada bing,
and also my
Bada
shirt,
boom.
but my shirt stays
Bada
on.
bing, bada boom.
bada boo.
Bada
I only
bing,
did that to make it easier for the future.
Who are we gonna raid? That's the real question. Where can I find? Will we end up raiding cats because we went later than I expected? I think we might be raiding cats. There's
God,
not a whole
cat
lot of
raider.
people online right now. Wait, let me do a refresh. Sometimes it gets a little funky. It says that like it said some people were online for like 48 hours. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Okay. All right. I will leave the choice up to you guys. We can raid,
But it's your birthday.
but I always
It's literally your birthday.
it's literally my birthday, but like
It's literally your birthday.
I don't get to ask you. I don't get to ask guests who to raid ever.
Raid me.
If you were live, I would. But first, so we have Critter Vision, which is woodland critters. We have Wolf Conservation Center, which is wolves in the wild. There's not a whole lot going on in there right now. Although I guess they're sleeping mainly. And then we have two different cats.
Kitties,
Kitty cats. There's one that's got a kitty sleeping in the big view right now, so maybe we'll go with that. I think this
Oh.
is. I
It might
wish
be cat time.
it might be cat time. All right, we'll make it cat time. Thank you all
Meow wow.
for hanging out with me. I might have a midnight snack because I had a really small, a tiny dinner. Heading off. Good night. Good night. Thank you for joining. Oh, let me do credits. Uh-oh. Did my Stream Deck crash? No, there it is. I thought my Stream Deck crashed for a second. Blam. Beautiful credits into the chat. Amazing.
It's a creditor.
The creditor. Alright, we are raiding Cat. We are raiding Nukumaru. There's so many cats. They're doing so much stuff. They're so active.
Oh my
We're
God.
starting that raid, baby.
Thank you
Thank-
for having us.
Thank you for
Very
guesting.
you
We
have a
should do this-
lovely observatory.
Thank you. So this is the other thing. I don't know if I can if JoJo's online right now, but My big commission for this year is actually a new stream background, thanks to JoJo, and it's got that mirror with the Hadal mirror. That's going to be in there. I have some fun ideas for that one. I'm excited to replace this thing because I literally just stole this from a D&D book. Oops. But they don't know. Besides, nobody read Spelljammer, so nobody knows where this is from. I believe even Neil said that you got jump scared by this image when you saw it in the book.
Do you know? I might have.
I think so. I think that was the answer. But yeah. Oh, man, I didn't stretch at all because I turned off that redeem. What's wrong with me? Now my posture is like a fish hook. Ugh. Ugh. I'm gonna be okay.
Mr. Bad Posture over here.
It's me. I might stream on Friday. Who knows? I might be back.
Wow.
Maybe we'll finish the Drifter. Probably not gonna finish it. Maybe we'll play more of the Drifter or something else. We'll figure it out later. I'll answer that some other time, Squippet, because we're raiding in 5 seconds. Goodbye, everyone. Happy birthday. Thank you for the fun time. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.